Yo, yo, yo. Hey, this is for my kinfolk. 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 First of all, I wanna thank the guy above that teaching me was right and showing me much love. Thanking all the people that pushing me ahead. Now I know in due time be breaking off bread. Living life in life terms, gotta do. Cause things in the past might come back and hunt you. The way you started out, the way you fought about. Avoided all the haters cause you took a different route. You suffered from the loss, you ate from the pain. With all the death you kept a step and yet you still remain. So let's smoke, sit back and do a toast. Not my family but you're known to me as King Flo. Yo, this is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk. This is for my kinfolk.
Break it on down. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, good people? Welcome to the show. You know what I'm saying? This is the After Hours show. Matter of fact, I think it deserves, you know what I'm saying? I think it deserves another image up here. You feel me? See if I can change the image. Cool. More like it. Hey, we got a good show headed for y'all tonight, you know. Still, I have my high power with me all the time at will, you know what I'm saying? And I like to give him thanks to whom I wish to call my high power. No shape, form, or fashion. I just use him as an expression. You feel me? Okay, I'm gonna let you know we got a good show headed for y'all tonight. We got a very special guest. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of us know him from the hoods. A lot of us know him outside the hoods. You know what I'm saying? Just guy. You know what I'm saying? All right with everybody. Positive influence on the community. I'm gonna send him a friend request, invites, cause he should be ready right about now. You know, we here to talk about us and how we grow. Oh, bear with me 1 minute. Let me send him this invite. You know, it's by popular demands. And I'm gonna let you know you can get on here. You don't have to use your face or nothing like that, my buddy. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna come on here for a little while. People grab your coffee, you know what I'm saying, your favorite beverage, your cocktail, or whatever you gotta grab. Your favorite smoke, Black and Mild, your cigar, or your stuffed one. You feel me? We all here together to have a discussion tonight. I got a host, so I'm gonna let my host take over, you know, as soon as they pop on, you know, as soon as they ready to come from around the curtain. You know what I'm saying? And this, I'm gonna let you know right now. There's no other than your very own. That's GP. He finna come up here, you know what I'm saying, give us a thought. You know what I'm saying? He's also into you know what I'm saying, stock market. He'll put you up on the stock market, let you know how to get into it. You know, he usually put the stock up there, you know what I'm saying, good stock that you can invest in that'll take you a long way. You know what I'm saying? It's like transferring money from one bank to another, you know what I'm saying? Watching your stock grow because you know what's in right now. You know, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms always in, you know what I'm saying? You know, female products always in, you know what I'm saying? All type of things are in. What's going on, Corona? I gotta send you one too. I'm gonna send you an invite as well. You know what I'm saying? So we can you know what I'm saying, be up here with the brother. You know why he's speaking. You know, it's only for when you ready to whenever you're ready to come on. You feel me? I think he's trying to get his down packed right now. You know, when you first getting on, it's kind of hard for a brother to get on. So, you know, I guess while I'm on here, I'm gonna put in a couple of more invites of some down to earth brothers. You know what I'm saying? Might want to get in on the conversation because it's always something good to learn from somebody. You know what I'm talking about? In that order. Heavy Hustle is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Heavy Hustle is in the building. You feel me? What's going on? What's going on, big brother? How you feel?
I've been telling yourself.
I'm blessed just like yourself, man. I'm glad to have you on. I got another brother that's gonna come up and sit up on the platform with us. You know what I'm saying? Like to you speak and everything. And I advise everybody else, you know, what's going on, Corona? Crown Vic, what's the deal? How you feel?
What's good, bro?
All the time,
well,
man.
I'm well.
We got my brother, you know what I'm saying, hosting the show today. You know what I'm saying? This Heavy Hustle, you know what I'm saying? You might have seen his clothing line around with the double H on there, with the two H's on top of it. Yeah, that's his product, you know what I'm saying? He's doing a host of other things too. And you know, we're gonna host a show and talk about a few things, you know what I'm saying? The hood, from relationships to the stock market to clothing, fashion, or whatever, you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and before I get a mic to him, I just want to know if there's anything you want to say, because I heard you finna say something, Corona.
Oh no, I was just saying peace and love, you know, extending my greetings coming in, bro. That's about
all
it ain't
the
too
time.
much I really want to say right now.
Okay, then. Well, you like me, then we can put our pen and paper together and see, you know what I'm saying, what we can come up with. I'm gonna let you go ahead and take it up, Heavy Hustle. You know what I'm talking about? We all is.
All right, for sure, man. You know, man, hold on, give me 1 second.
Take your time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, I'm just getting back in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Rushing in and everything. But yeah, man, you know, as we see, man, it's like been a lot going on out here in the world, man. And, you know, my main thing is, man, you know, we've been here a lot and everybody's just complaining and, you know, looking at, you know, stuff the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel that we, instead of worrying about, you know, everybody else's situation as a whole, like black folks, we need to do better. You know what I'm saying? Instead of focusing on the other race, man, and all that, what they got going on, man, we need to, you know, put our stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Because we got all the tools, but we ain't using them. You know what I'm saying? Everything is in our face, man. Everything is in our face, man. We here. Majority of us was born here, man. We got other races, nationalities, man, coming over here within like 2-3 years, man, doing better than us.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, man. These folks sticking together. They sticking together, and then we still to this day have people saying, "Well, it's the white man, it's this, woo, the Mexicans doing that, Mexicans." Man, we here. You know, it's a lot about egos, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, to you know, to make it more understandable, right? Just say, for example, man, like back in the project days, bro. To me, them was like the best times.
Yeah, man. I think about them all the time.
Because it was like everybody was on equal playing field, man.
Yeah.
We can knock on each other's door for a pack of hot dogs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody it wasn't about that. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, man, one person get a job, man, it's over. They moving out, they better than the next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't want to put your people on. Like, come on, y'all, we gotta come together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's come together and get this bread together. Like, we looking up the street, we'll see this, like you go out west, man. We see abandoned buildings. We've been walking past these abandoned buildings for 20, 30 years. But as soon as the Mexicans come, they'll come fix that building up and move 100 deep in that one building. Everybody complaining. All the Mexicans taking over. They taking over. Why is we mad at them? We walked past this building for 30 years.
Yeah.
we've been throwing bottles in front of this building, pissing on the side of it for 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
But now the Mexicans come fix it up, move their entire family in it. We mad because they got 10 cars on the block. How we gonna get mad? You know what I'm saying? We could have put our bread together. We could have lived together. You know what I'm saying? We mad at the parking spots.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could have moved together. We could have put our bread together and invested in that building. But we
all
don't.
the time. Sure could have. Yeah.
Should be bogus, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, my main thing is, man, I worry about my own house, man. I don't even like no loud that Black Lives Matter. It sounded good at the beginning. Man, they can miss me with that, man. I'm worried about my household, my peoples, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm focused on me and mine, man, because that shit ain't right. Everybody scheming and scamming, man.
Yep, I ain't heard nobody say Black Lives Matter in so long, man. You know, they must be spending that grant money, huh?
Man, they done gave these people these extra stimulus and that extra link and shut the city up, man. Don't nobody care. Them people got in them offices, got their jobs, and they doing them. See the president.
No, what it was, they got selfish.
Exactly. You ain't black if you ain't vote for me. Everybody went out and voted for blood in them. He gave everybody them stimulus and that extra link. Everybody happy, but missing the big picture.
Yeah,
ain't shit improve for us. We go outside, man. The hood's still the same. We ain't got no new youth centers. We ain't got none of that in the hood. Ain't none of that bread coming to us. They ain't hooked nothing up for us, man. It's bogus out here, man. And everybody just so easily to be con. Everybody sheep. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like, man, I ain't gonna get myself caught up to them politics, man. That shit over with. I'm worried about me and mine, man.
All the time.
And
I sure was just finna ask you, you know what I'm saying? Not talking about Biden, not talking about Trump or nobody like that, but just talking about Republican and Democrat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of my people that I know was like, man, you know what I'm saying? They Republicans, you know. I got some black buddies that's Republicans.
Right.
And the reason why they Republicans is because they on a mindset of they think we, you know what I'm saying? They know we supposed to work for what we want, what we stand for. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why those people became, you know what I'm saying, Republican. That you see black people Republicans, that's because they think they people lazy as hell, you know, want to go out and get a job. And that's what Republicans believe in. People going out to get a job. See, Democrats make it easier. They're bring that once a month check to you all your life and keep you where you at. You know what I'm saying? It probably look good like a person helping you and things like that, but you gotta figure out you waiting once a month. Every 30 days, you don't get no good day. You get one good day out of a month. I say about 2 good days, because once you get the money, shit, the next day is gone. You right back where you started, and you got 34 days in front of you. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it's set up. And I took a look at it, and by actuality, man, we should be like Republicans and want each other to work and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
most definitely.
Instead of enabling ourselves, sitting up waiting on somebody to give us something or something like that. You know,
that's all it is. That's all
it is.
I'm about sitting back getting a little $400-500 of money happy. The whole time, them folks got their people lined up and situated. They got little kids, 8-9 years old with 700 point credit. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like y'all saying we easily pacified.
Easily. And then
as long as we can be distracted by some shit.
Yeah, and then always stepping to other people's business. You know what I'm saying? Like when something going on with black people, man, don't no other race help us, man. Man, when them ICE people came over here for the Mexicans, man, you saw black people out there forming a chain to stop the security getting them. Don't nobody help us, man. Why we in everybody's business?
And we used to talk about the struggle, even in our music, you know what I'm saying? As far as Marvin Gaye and all them, even Grandmaster Flash and all them used to rap about it. Don't push me, I'm too close to the edge and all that type of stuff. It's like a trouble sometimes that make me wonder why I keep from going under. And all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And now it don't turn into something else, man. You know, it don't turn into a part where they'll give a brother a badge, goddamn it, just so he could show off on his other people and shit. You know, like what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Them pulling the brother over and shit like that in the traffic stop. And then you ain't even got no Caucasian guys even beating on them. You got black guys, you know what I'm saying, with guns and everything beating on this man and don't kill this guy, man.
Yeah.
Can I
And you
say
know the
something
first
on that
thing,
one, if you don't mind?
Yeah, you
don't
can say something,
don't
brother. You know what
down.
I'm saying?
Hey,
'Cause it got
but
to me on that.
let me interject on that. You know, that bothered me. I read about that article inside one of my social media news headings,
It's all
and
on the news
I've
right
come
now, you
to,
know.
yeah, and I've come to the realization when we see brothers like that get those positions of authority and then they want to oppress their own kind, it's because they got a stigmatism that tends to deal with themselves where they feel oppressed. So now they want to put that off on somebody else. And that's sad
Yeah.
that we don't evaluate those things, but we put them people in them type of positions.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And what about the brother that you take riding with you and shit, and you fuck around and run a light, and the police pull you over, and you know you want to just get him up off you, but the brother that you got them and got in the passenger seat, he arguing like a motherfucker with the police and woo out the band, cussing
Man.
them out and shit like that, making them, you know what I'm saying, making them,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, agitated, making them want to
Mm-hmm.
put more charges on you and shit like that. Man, let them people alone, man, and let
Yeah.
them do their job and let's
Yeah.
go.
Go on, comply and get it over
Hey,
with.
you know what? That's what I always thought. When a person do that, that's the one that get all them extra charges, bro. Not the ones that's being quiet and compliant. It's the one that run their mouth that got extra charges. 'Cause, man,
Man, they whip the
I
You
done
shit
know,
out
seen that
you
happen a
know,
lot.
yeah, it's by association and shit. You know,
of
one police goddamn it be like, man, Joe, we ain't gonna take the car. We know you walk the band, you been honest with it. But your buddy over there cussing motherfuckers out and shit, and then your partner like, no, fuck it, take the car, put it in the
right.
pound.
Exactly.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Gotta be careful to come
Self
and
saying?
get
Man,
you.
I
destructive.
get somebody to come get the car, man. No, man, your buddy's over there acting the ass and shit like that, so we're gonna put it up in the pound.
Yeah.
You know, just like in the army, once one motherfucker mess up, they
Oh
Yeah.
let the
yeah,
whole
they smoked the
squad.
whole platoon.
And the one that
The
did
whole
did
platoon
the
get
fucking
smoked.
up, they'll let him just sit and watch. He won't even be doing no push-ups. They'll just let him watch y'all ass do push-ups.
Yeah.
They teach
Hey,
him you
but you know
you
what?
be
He ain't getting
accountable.
off easy when he sit and watch though.
Yeah, they tell you though, you be
He ain't getting
accountable.
off easy.
But have you seen that move? You saw the camera footage tonight though. Then you
Man, it was
you on
crazy.
the, you didn't see
No,
the
I
camera
missed the
footage yet?
camera footage.
Man, you need
No,
to
no
look at the
sir, I ain't
news.
see that.
That's all they playing right now,
Yeah.
man. It's
Go on
ugly the
YouTube.
way they did them, Joe. They was on some game banging shit,
Yeah.
Joe.
They violated that man.
They did them ugly, Joe. They stood them
Oh
up.
wow,
Why, man?
they did
It's
him like
new,
that.
man. They was standing the man up, man, for another nigga hit him. Then another one come with a and hit the thing. You know the thing that they whip out. That motherfucker turned into an
Oh, the Billy
antenna.
Club, the baton.
Yeah, but
That
Yeah, the
baton,
baton.
yeah, that motherfucker shrinking up, and then if you flick it, it'll pop out and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Man,
got one. I know what
yeah,
you're talking about.
yeah, man. They was hitting the man, they kicking the man all in the face and
Yeah.
man.
Big
This
old
is
dude too.
hey, it's ugly, man. What you could turn on the news while you know what I'm saying, while we talking right now, you can see this, man.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
Going
I
to the
ain't want to
street.
disturb the background feed on the podcast, bro.
oh,
So I'll
you
check
could
it
just,
onto
hey,
it.
you can look, you ain't gotta turn the sound up.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but anyway, this is the topic I want to get on with GP. Hey, Greg. I
Yeah.
told females today that you know what I'm saying. I think they the answer to us and everything getting right. You know what I'm saying. It all
Mm-hmm.
depends on them, cause you know what I'm saying. They got the best of both worlds. They can get females' attention and males' attention. You know, a male will
Yeah.
get a female attention, especially if she's talking about some right stuff. She got to be talking about the right stuff though. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? It's a lot
Hmm.
going on too, cause they'll damage you today too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's
So
man.
you really got to look deep before you leap. And I be seeing you
Exactly.
with a lot of posts about relationships and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What to look for, what not to look for, what to be aware
Yeah.
of, and not what not to step in. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. See,
So
with the female
yeah,
man, it's like they more caught up in being independent instead of being a team. You know, being involved in like teamwork.
Hmm.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And then they listen to just respond.
uh-huh.
They don't listen to, you know what I'm saying, help out. You know what I'm saying, to understand. They listen just to reply to respond. That's it. To argue them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's an ego thing, man. It's like, damn, you can't get through to them. And then once
Yeah.
and like father, like household,
Uh-huh.
once your relationship go bad with them, all that I love you shit that was in the beginning, that shit out the window. They
Uh-huh.
finna be spiteful to fuck your life up.
Mm-hmm.
You You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna shed
Man.
got kids. And forbid if she got your social security numbers and shit, you finna have all type of shit in your name, all type of shit, man. These females will kill you, Joe. They'll fuck your life up if you don't fuck the right one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, a lot of niggas niggas be leading with their wallets, man. These hoes too early and getting them the world and they don't deserve it. You know and then no lie, some niggas do fuck over good females too though. Do fuck over a few good ones. You know what I'm saying? But majority of the thing, the main shit is, man, it's like it's a competition.
Yeah, that's what I say. They in a competitive state.
Instead of working together, motherfucker competing. Like we the man, you the woman. We got different roles. We need each other, but we got different roles.
Who dressed the best? Who got the most friends? Who got the best job, the car, and all that type of shit? That don't mean nothing. When we come into a relationship, baby, we supposed to be as one. Goddamn it, ain't no two people no more.
And then like a lot of these females expect for niggas to take care of them. Like, man, the economy too bad for that shit. If a nigga ain't rich, ain't no way in hell a nigga gonna take care of a whole house.
They don't even understand no more.
All that shit, you can't do it if you ain't rich.
Ain't no more courting and shit. We can't go out, sit, eat, and compare notes, talk about each other and shit like that. We just gotta jump into it like that and don't know what each other want. Goddamn it,
man! These females want to they want to work and keep their bread, so you could take care of them, buy everything for the house, pay all the bills, pay for the trips, pay for going out to eat, take care of the kids, and you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, like, what can I do for me? What is you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's everything for the women. And they already getting everything fathers like government wise.
We gotta bend over backwards to validate ourselves, huh?
Like, damn, y'all, this man, we gotta work together. Ain't nobody
then after you do that, goddamn it, it's something that she just get used to. Yeah. I can get this from anybody, so I'm gonna let him do it. And still talk to Paul, Peter, and Tom and shit, you know.
And this is a new era. Like these men now, we ain't like back in the day. We cook and clean our damn self.
Yeah,
we don't need you to fry no chicken. We don't need you to wash our clothes. We do that shit ourselves. We wash our own dishes. We do that shit ourselves. So it ain't like you doing something big while you doing that shit. This ain't back in the day. The man got hell no. Everybody got to cut in, man. These females, man, they got it all fucked up. They got it fucked up, man. Yeah. And it's bad. It's ego tripping.
Then you know ego what I'm saying? And goddamn it, a guy
envious of the people that they see with shit too.
Yeah. Should be crazy, man. Like, come on, man. Got to be a teamwork. They want niggas to take care of everything like motherfucker rich. Like, Joe, niggas ain't rich, Joe. Then once you break up, all that good shit you do, go out the window.
Yeah. All that shit you built, man. That's the crazy part, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets deeper than that. Because they got to be really into the girl, you know. You get the furniture in the house and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing his parts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, goddamn it, do some shit that, goddamn it, that take place. Where she wants you know what I'm saying, to leave, and you don't build all this shit. She don't tell you to get her keys back and shit.
Right.
And it don't turn to this and that because you don't put your all into that shit. You know what I'm saying? And for you to lose,
can I go there with you, bro? For you to say that.
And that's
all you
why
gotta do is get sick and go to the hospital.
Yeah. And guys be hating to leave and shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't be want to get the girl her keys and shit. Then want to fight the girl and stuff like that. Because, like you said, he probably leave with his wallet and shit like that. Big guy.
Yeah, like me, man. I before I put my all into it, man, I'm gonna then put into a test. I'm gonna test you. Because like they be all with you while you winning, man. But as soon as you hit a little slump, and you don't even know if they're gonna be the whole year up or have your back. Like bro said, man, you go to the hospital. Then what? Motherfucker walk up out
bro, I'm going through that now, so that's how I know from experience.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
So trust me, I know from experience.
And, man, you could have been taking her to Jamaica every month, paying all the bills and everything. You go to the hospital, you're gonna see if she was the one. You definitely gonna see it. That's when it be like, you gonna hit you like, damn, I done gave her the world. Motherfucker need to come, you know what I'm saying? Make sure all the cool out in the hospital, man.
Hey.
That's why low-key a lot of these relationships got to be tested before you put your all into it.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna look up, you don't put your all into a bird. Like, man, I done spent all this bread and time on this here and ain't got nothing back.
Yeah.
all the
Bro,
time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of the fuppet attitude out of women. So yeah, hey,
Yeah,
knowing that shit, yeah, you're right. You got to put a motherfucker through a test nowadays.
yeah. Before you know it's the
Just
one. Like,
because you
okay,
fall
yeah,
down, don't mean you always got to be down. So if a motherfucker can't be with you when you fall down, ain't no mean he
yeah,
gonna be with you when you stand up.
exactly. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah. If you want to
Exactly.
shoot with me at the gym, goddamn it, you don't deserve front
Yeah.
row seats, goddamn it.
Promise you, man. You
Right.
looking at, man, you doing all this shit, buying of the world, getting everything. You go
Uh-huh.
outside and break your leg, and now you can't make no money. Now y'all relying on her money for the household. Now she tired of a nigga now. I
So
can't take care of no
Oh
grown
yeah.
man. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That's why
Oh
all that
yeah.
shit is. I can't take care of no
But
man.
if
I
the shoe
don't
was
like
on the
that.
other foot, if the shoe
Yep.
was on the other foot, you got to
Yep.
make sure you doing all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But like I was saying though, back to what I'm saying, the courting part about a person getting to know a person and shit like that. What I was gonna say, when you go out to eat, you compare notes and stuff and get to know how a person is. But today we just jump into relationships, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah. And
But
that's
you know what I'm
that.
saying? I don't know if it's for a reason, if it's for clout. I don't know if it's for attention. I don't know if to get public aid checks or whatever happened and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
Yeah.
man, it's
And,
crazy.
and that's like the root of a lot of broken
I
homes.
think we do that.
That's that's
Yeah, I
that's
was about to
that's
say, I think we do that to fill a void.
yeah.
It's
And
something that's broken within us as far as that inner child that we shield that makes us go in behind that type of stuff and chase it where we set ourselves up for failure.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, you in too deep and it's too late. Now you got a
Mhm.
baby.
Yep.
You and y'all ain't really together. Y'all ain't even feeling each other, but y'all got a child. Now that would have broken home right there.
Man, I
Hmm.
gotta give you your flowers too, big guy. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've been messing with you for a minute, you know what I'm
All the
talking about?
time.
And man, congratulations on the apparel, man.
Yeah,
Double
much
H,
love,
man.
big bro. Keep doing your thing too.
And
I see you
I,
keep doing your
I
thing.
yeah, I've been seeing your product all around in different cities and everything, man.
Yes,
That's good
sir.
publicity. Different nationalities wearing
Yeah.
your your product. And
Man.
I just want to know
That's what's up.
what you got coming up. What's up and coming for hustle. You feel me?
Oh, right now I'm looking for some like some hats, shirts, on some spring color, spring apparel licks, you know what I'm saying? And
Uh-huh.
I've been working with these people in Africa too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they Tunisia. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but they from Africa. You
Tunisian,
know, so I got a few models over there.
Tanzania,
Yeah. They on my IG. If you look on my IG,
Tanzania. Yeah.
yeah,
Uh-huh. That's
Uh,
love.
yeah, they over there doing their thing for me in Africa.
Man,
They
that's love.
on the radio. They got a few of my pieces in their stores too. They got a little storefront in Africa. You can look on my IG page. It's,
Oh, that's what's up.
on IG at I am happy hustle 84.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can look that up. You know what I'm saying? Look on there. I got a few African peoples doing their thing. But yeah, like I was saying, this spring and summer, I'm finna focus a little more on like the go toward like the hats. Cause I'm trying to do something different than everybody else.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
the
else
way
got
to
the
be.
same kind of hats and shirts. I want to do something a little different. You know what I'm saying? So
All the
right now
time.
I'm just looking around to see what kind of shirts, what kind of print I want, the
Uh-huh.
color codes, you know what I'm saying? Something different.
That's love.
Yeah.
All the time.
Hats and shirts, yeah.
And
Also, like for the summer too, I want to
uh-huh.
make some. I'm looking at like some sandals, flip flops. Like
Oh
right
yeah.
now, yeah, I actually found the design, the style I want, but right now I'm
Uh-huh.
just comparing the prices with my manufacturers. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
that's definitely coming in summer though.
That's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool. And
yeah.
I told everybody, you know what I'm saying, it might be some people, you know what I'm saying, probably want to come behind the curtain and come on stage and ask you about that stock market thing. You know, they might
Oh
need
yeah, most
information
definitely.
on how they get down, you know what I'm saying, how to start their coins or whatever.
Mhm.
I already told them that, every day you always put a stock up
Yeah,
that's growing, that's good, that they need to
yeah,
invest in, you know what I'm saying? Put
yeah,
that little money and let it build up, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Trying to put my people's on, man, with the stock. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? But I done made enough mistakes that I can, let the next person know what not to do.
All the
So they can get
time.
as far as I am, so they won't have to make them mistakes and they can skip right where I'm at now.
Hey, and this don't been some time between it since we talked about it. So I know you've been doing your thing.
Yeah.
I've been down with what Robin Hood and
Yeah.
Coinbase,
Yeah.
but I ain't been checking on the stocks and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been. They've been telling me this and that, you know, on my notifications, but I ain't even checked my stocks yet.
Yeah. And man, like no lie, man, it could be once you get to learn how to do it, man. It's been like a part-time job, man. You could really make money every day.
Man, this guy's got thousands in the bank that I know.
Yeah.
Off of that stock market shit, and they should study building up. And I ain't talking about no 1 and 2,000, goddamn it, 2 guys, 50,000, 100,000.
And you actually
I'm like
treat
straight
like
up. Man,
I treat
it in there, man.
like
Let it build up. Let it build up. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got shares and stocks and shit like that.
Yeah.
And you know, we already know what's selling and shit. The girls like beauty products. Everybody like cigarettes and shit like that. Everybody like firearms. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Invest in the shit that you know people got to use today. You know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing. Everybody walking around with an Apple phone.
Just like goddamn it, they sitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you wear Nike.
That's straight up.
Yeah,
but
man, I done lost a lot of bread and I made a lot of mistakes, but now I'm starting to see the light now.
You don't left a lot of people behind too?
Yeah. You say what?
You left a lot of people behind as well?
Oh yeah. I had to leave a lot of people alone, man. Left a lot of people alone, man. I don't hang with nobody no more, nothing, man. I done changed all of that. That's over.
I'm starting to get to that point. Now where I don't really want to be around too many motherfuckers unless they got something that's constructive.
Yeah. That's love. That's my new word, y'all. When you see something right, man, that's love, Joe.
Yeah.
You get more into yourself when you're alone, man. You ain't got no distractions and you ain't got nobody distracting you. So, you know what I'm talking about? Your mind better, you know what I'm saying? Comprehend and you can start to have visions and start to imagine yourself doing this. You know you can do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that when everybody around in your ear distracting you and shit. Motherfuckers acting silly and shit. You know?
Yeah. Crazy part, man. A lot of that be trauma bonded, man. Niggas don't really be friends, man. Motherfuckers put that looking at weed, that's just a trauma bond. You know what I'm saying? You take away looking at weed, see how much company you get. See how many times your phone rings.
Hand back, goddammit. Hey, what's up? Okay,
your phone ain't gonna ring no more.
They already know ain't shit going on. Oh, he don't drink no more. He don't get high no more. No, you just don't see me.
Yeah.
Getting high and drink.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Like it's crazy.
I did that solo. And matter of fact, I saved a little money and I still got a little left in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I can go outside and have fun, goddamn it, while the shit in me. I'm the package, you feel me?
Yeah.
It ain't what I drink.
I drink for
I
that.
smoke that make me. I do this shit in the house, and then my personality gonna come outside. I'm gonna let you know. You feel me? I feel good.
Man, I'm talking about, man, bro. I went through my situation, man. I fuck with a lot of people, man. Cool with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? I've done a lot for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? But when I went through my situation, man, I look up. One no motherfucker out for me, man. But my auntie, my mama, and my girl, and my 2 kids, man.
You never talked to nobody about your situation, have you?
Nope.
I noticed that. Yeah. I never heard about it.
Yeah. So I look up, man, all that shit, man, all them hanging out shit, that shit over with, man. Because when I really needed a motherfucker, I wasn't getting a phone call. I'm getting a phone call. Then, motherfucker wasn't working or nothing. So finances went up. You know what I'm saying? But bills coming. I got kids. And I had motherfuckers I call my homies checking bags. They say don't count a nigga bread, but man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I would have did for niggas. Right. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucker if motherfucker in a situation like that, and I had that paper, I'd have made sure you straight.
Hey, you ain't never.
I'm finna mute my mic because he's speaking my life right now.
Yeah, he always made sure brother was all right, man. He ain't had no drama, nothing, man. Anytime he came around, you laughing. Then he bring his DJ equipment out, man, and unite the whole crowd, man. You know what I'm saying? It was so surprising to me that, you know what I'm saying, that he went through an ordeal, you know what I'm saying, such as what he went through, because he's not that type of guy. You feel me? But it's about association and everything too. You know? around your crowd, who you hang around, the people,
Yeah.
places, and things and shit play a part too, you know.
Yeah.
But
It
yeah,
was
man, I
crazy,
saw the
man.
man, goddamn it, being the next producer, man. I'm telling you, he was coming up that quick. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And the DJ equipment shit he had, it was just basic shit, but you know the shit that was coming up out of it, the songs
Yeah.
that he put together and shit like that, man. He was hosting
Yeah.
motherfucking parties, motherfucker, man, owning it
Mhm.
for real.
Yeah. It was crazy, man. Like, man, Joe, I know from like, and you know, it's, you know, and I look at it like this. You know, at first I was pissed off. I was pissed off at the world. Like, damn, I can't believe motherfuckers doing me like this. Me, I
Yeah,
couldn't believe it. But I
yeah,
look at it as a good way, because now it's like it was 100 months. Let's say, for example, it was 100 motherfuckers I was looking out for. But out of the 100, only like 3 motherfuckers came through. But if this would have never happened to me at first, if each one of 100 motherfuckers would have got hurt, I would have been there for 100 people.
hey,
But now I see that they wasn't. I got my turn first. It's
came
like,
to a couple of y'all parties, and I
mhm.
saw the love, you know what I'm saying, from the outside looking in. But like you say,
Yeah,
it's been bigger than that.
yeah, yeah. But I'm glad my situation happened first, because if it didn't, and everybody that I fuck with came across the situation, I would have been there for them, wasting all my motherfucking time and all my money on them. But since I went first, I see how to play it now. So the same energy motherfuckers gave me, that's what I'm gonna get back. You know what I'm saying?
That was a
That's what I'm gonna get
lifetime
back.
experience right there. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna get back, Joe. Motherfucker went there for me with my shit. Man, don't need to call me when you go through your shit. Don't need, and I'm standing on that shit. Like when I told you, man, when I get straight, I'm standing on it. I ain't fucking nobody. Man, bro, motherfuckers ain't seen me in about 7 years.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking no, and I'm standing on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Standing on that shit.
And you see how that motherfucking devil work, man. He'll tear down something good because you know you brought a lot of people together and shit.
Yeah.
You know, in harmony. You know what I'm saying? You know, you always had a smile on your face. You always greeted people and everything.
All the time.
But they try to change you and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, like I say, it takes something drastic in our life in order for us to change.
Yeah.
People gonna miss it. You feel me? You never miss a thing till it's gone, cause everything from there goes downhill. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm
Crazy,
telling you.
man. Because it was times, man, motherfucker called me 4, 5 in the morning. I'll hop out the bed for a motherfucker to come do whatever.
Right.
Fix your tire,
Been
whatever.
like that my whole life towards people.
I'd have did it for you. You call me 4 in the morning, you're stuck somewhere, I'm coming to get you.
Yeah.
But now, all that shit I saw, how motherfuckers treated me, man, that shit over with. Don't call me for shit, nothing.
Hey,
that shit
I
over
just
with.
learned how to turn that part of me off where I don't want to extend myself to a motherfucker to help them no more.
Man.
Because you know what, bro? I always had that helping heart because that's how I was raised in my household. Like,
Exactly.
when it came to family and friends and shit like that, I was always extending myself to them, even though I know these motherfuckers fuck me over. If they got the opportunity, I still extended myself with a forgiving heart. I just really learned that shit on how to turn myself off with that right now.
Yeah.
And I want to say within this year.
You got another radio on, Star? Corona?
No, sir. I got my headset on my Bluetooth.
Echo. No, somebody echo.
Yeah, I hear that.
Look,
that
check
echo.
it out. Man, y'all exactly right though, man. Y'all right. You know what I'm saying? So Flavor Flav was right what he said, huh? Don't believe the hype, huh?
Don't believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't believe it. Motherfucker leave you on the shelf and forget about you. Motherfucker leave you on the shelf, forget about you.
That took me to that took me to a downfall, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was stressed out. I was finna have a nervous breakdown, but I couldn't control what no motherfucker everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They still was gonna be that person and shit, no matter how, you know what I'm saying, close we was, even family and shit like that. And that fucking that tore me down, man. And I began to think that, you know, I was powerless then because my body was hurting. I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. That shit was affecting me, like my blood was rotating backwards or some shit. The universe wasn't right with my ass, you know. I was distraught, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and then
that's a form of depression from that.
Yeah, and then when the era of the snakes, shit, if you would have went down, you never know which one of your guys try to double back and holler at your wife
all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's this shit we living in right now. You know what I'm saying?
Straight
I
up.
found out so much shit, Joe. And you know, to this day, I ain't say nothing to nobody. I done found that motherfuckers done tried to pull all type of stunts, and I'm looking like, damn.
Yeah.
Niggas done counted me out. You know what I'm saying?
And you want to have
Yeah,
that
it'd be the people
motherfucker.
that's closest to you that'll try to backdoor you and fuck you
Yeah.
over.
And you want to have, and you don't have so much trust in that motherfucker person too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, niggas shit crazy.
Like, damn, Joe, you know, I would actually put my life on the line for this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Excuse
Motherfucker
my
come back
language.
telling me, man, baby mama telling me, all type of people telling me, like, do you know he tried to? I'm what? I ain't
What's
saying
going on, Crazy Monster?
It was crazy.
That's it.
I was just like, damn, for real?
Yeah, man. You gotta man, you gotta look deep before you leap into friendship. You really gotta pick your friends, man, and know who they're for you, man. And you automatically supposed to know. And your woman supposed to know that, you know what I'm saying, is you and her against the world, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, you watch her back and she watch your back. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that game? Goddamn it, somebody stand behind you, goddamn it, you fall back.
That trust.
Yeah. The trust game. Yeah.
You got some of us out here move today.
Yeah.
And let you fall dead on your back.
You're crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Crazy, man. I didn't cut off
everything, bro, speaking on right now is like a testament to life, I think, with all of us, though, man, because we all go through that up and down level. But a lot of times we don't learn from that shit. And sometimes them lessons don't come until late after we done already made that split-second decision that fucked us over.
That's how
so I had to learn.
And right now, ever since how long has been big guy, heavy?
Shit, like about 7 years.
And ain't nobody seen them since.
Nope. Stood on my shit. Stood on my word. Stood on
and we from the Jets, the whole West Side. Woo wop the band, Blase Skippy. You know we everywhere.
Yeah. Stood on my shit.
Just something we don't do no more. You know what I'm saying?
I don't cut off niggas.
Once you turn the page in the book, you don't supposed to turn back and read that shit again. You read it already.
Right.
Time to turn the page.
This nigga I fuck with, man, about 20 years. Coming to find out whole time, shit, 20 years, nigga been a hater the whole time. But I ain't see it because I'm up on the bread side, you know. So I'm thinking I think I'm enjoying, you know what I'm saying? I think I'm enjoying this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm up. But you know, when motherfucker fall off, you see another side of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So the bread went there, now niggas putting dirt on your name, and a lot of shit started hitting the fan. Like, damn, this what it was. So motherfucker, little small argument, man, motherfucker brought up shit from goddamn it 4th, 5th grade. I say, damn.
Oh, wow.
You been holding this in.
Man, how long you been thinking about that?
Wow.
You've been holding this in.
So you mean to tell me a motherfucker had a grudge against you all the way from 3rd and 4th grade, brother?
Man, grammar school, man. Motherfucker bringing up shit from then, John. We 20-some year homies. I'm looking like,
that's crazy as hell.
Cracking jokes from shit from grammar school, saying it's like, damn, how long you been holding that in? And these niggas I done basically took care of, man. Took care of. I'm talking about taking niggas to barbershops and shit like they my son.
Damn, Joe, why after all this misusement of us, you know what I'm saying, through the years go on and shit like that, why we always doing it to the brother man, Joe, our brother?
And look, the crazy part,
we do it to each other because we scared to do it to anybody else.
Swear to God, shit dirty, man. Dirty.
That's how that work, bro. We scared of what the repercussions gonna be when we do it to somebody else, but we faster to do it to our own cat.
Yeah.
And then motherfucker walk around talking about winning and don't know what it really mean to be winning.
To win.
They cheating, losing, tripping, motherfuckers.
They cheating themselves and everybody.
Pulling motherfuckers back down in the whole face.
Crazy, man.
We supposed to win together, nigga.
That's cheating everybody out the game.
They didn't say no particular person. They just said winning. Everybody can use that shit. Everybody can win at the same time, nigga. They ain't say no particular person. Winning is just an action word. We gonna win. We're not even no action, right?
That's why all sense ain't common, beloved.
Man, it's like, man, and the crazy part, bro, I had a job my entire fucking life. This nigga, bro, since I know him, probably had like 2 gigs that now one of them lasted over like 8 months. He only had 2, 3 jobs. So basically, motherfuckers in the street, but I'm working.
You was keeping
You
them
know what I'm
on.
saying? I kept it exactly. You already know where I'm going with it. You already know. So I'm looking here. You
Somebody got a cat a gat, you know, somebody gonna,
exactly.
you know, if two people, you know what I'm saying, together, you know what I'm saying, on doing this, gonna come out on the same page and shit, gonna do it together. You know, we ain't gotta worry about bullshit, we ain't gotta worry about motherfuckers cheating and shit like that. I got you until things get better. Cause I know you got me.
Yeah. So I'm you know, I'm working, but I'm investing in you. So we could be equal. Because I could have shitted on you. I could have got the fuck on. I'm making every 2 weeks. I'm getting about 1,800 from work. I'm cool.
And the man standing, hey, he's standing right next. You got him standing right next to you.
Next to next.
You ain't trying to be over him, be a boss, or be up under him or nothing like that. You got him right on the same level that you on. You spin, I spin. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You jag, I jag.
Exactly, man. Shit crazy.
You dress,
man.
I dress.
Shit crazy, man. I'm like, damn. So motherfucker low key get into lightweight argument. Cause you know, I'm like, okay, I'm invested at you, but at the same time, a little kickback too. You know, I need a little kickback, you know what I'm saying? So motherfucker start one kicking back that right portion. So I left it alone. Man, you know, motherfucker got into it, man. Motherfucker brung that up like, yeah, I know what he was doing. I was keeping that shit. Like basically you took my shit.
Hey, no.
That's
you didn't know that was the kickback money?
Right. Well, now when we had
the work money ain't got shit to do with this, man. I go to job and do an honest job, and that's for the house, goddamn it.
Right. See,
this is our kickback money, nigga, and you fucking over it.
So the nigga knew that the whole time. He knew that the whole time, but when we finally had words about it, he basically telling me like, I knew that. Shit, man, it's mine, basically. I took it, basically.
Oh, man.
So, but mine just 20-year nigga thinking like that. So I'm like, damn, you know, it is what it is. That's why, you know, live and you learn, you know. It wasn't shit. You needed more than me. You needed more than me, man.
But you know what, though? You just walk away from it, huh?
All the time. And I'm good. I'm good.
And look, I bet you that shit didn't make a person or break a person. That shit probably was gone the next week or something like that. And
exactly.
A person didn't have nothing else to look for.
Yeah.
At least they had something going, you know what I'm saying? They had a buddy system, you know what I'm saying? And we was keeping shit every day. We was functioning and shit like that. But you fucked up, threw a monkey wrench in the whole program.
Crazy, man. Taking care. I'm talking about
now. Hey, now we ain't got nothing,
man. But I'm taking care of grown man like you my son. Barber shop. Here goes some shoes. Let's go shopping, nigga. Get your outfit on my payday type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because this my man. This my man. But I'm looking out for a nigga like this, my man. But whole time, nigga had a hidden agenda. 20 years.
And me, I'm like the courtship of Eddie Father. I see you do good with the kids, man. I just want to give you your flowers on the outstanding job that you've been doing, even though, you know, you can't get around the way, you know what I'm saying, we used to get around and shit like that. But you still find time to do recreational activities with the kids, go to Disney World. I've been seeing the pictures and all that, out to eat and stuff, to sit in restaurants, having a conversation.
That's all it's about, big bro. That's all it's
love,
about, man. I gave the streets too much of my time, man.
Hey, that's love.
My time. I'm just trying to raise my kids right, man, and do good by my girl, man. She been good about me, you know what I'm saying?
All the time. They're gonna appreciate it. They appreciate it now, you know, especially when they get older. They're gonna want to do something special for you, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you raised them to do. You know.
That's it, man. You know, I done all the hanging out, drinking, kicking, and taking pictures with these niggas. Man, these the same motherfuckers gonna stab you in the back or forget you when you die, man. They ain't gonna help me. I'll leave this motherfucker today. Them niggas ain't gonna help my kids tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas. It's even, I got blood brothers. Man. You know what I'm saying? That I look past. Like, fuck them too.
Hey, well, when you gone, when you still here, they'll try to backdoor you. You know what I'm saying?
So imagine when you leave.
Man.
Shit. Motherfucker was here and didn't get a phone call. So imagine when you leave this motherfucker. So, you know, that's all, man. My whole focus is, man, my family, man. I'm trying to buy me a building. We in the talk right now, trying to get a crib and an investment property, man. Me and my girl, man.
All the time,
man. That's why I'm glad my credit's still good.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I almost messed my credit up. They trying to do some shit that would have messed me up from buying the house, and I'm glad I ain't do that shit. Cause you know what? My credit score is so good, I can go give me a whole nother crib and go get me a crib where it's an actual house.
Yeah.
My FICO trends, you know,
Yeah.
my Equifax, all that shit is good.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey,
yeah,
that's
but
love.
I
That's
was all,
love.
and I was
Yeah.
about to mess that shit up, fucking around with motherfuckers, man, trying
Yeah.
to
Don't
Man,
do
be
that.
things I shouldn't be doing.
all
Yeah.
the
Don't do
time,
that.
I'm
man.
glad God had a way of stepping in and fucking that up, man.
Uh-huh.
God had a way of stepping in for me to get that fucked over. I notice whenever things get removed out of my life, I
It's for a
always get
purpose.
something that becomes a blessing after.
Yeah.
But it come with a little bit of struggle. So now I'm starting to get used to them struggles, bro. Where
Yeah.
when I see it coming, I don't sweat as hard as I used to. I don't get as mad as I used
Uh-huh.
to about it. It's just that I just get prepared because I know it's gonna be some bullshit that's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. We come from the
But
struggle, so it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. We
yeah,
from the struggle.
yeah,
It ain't nothing. I
man,
had been
That's
through a
bro.
lot of
That's
situations.
why.
Yeah.
That's
I
why I
mean,
say I understand why they say that about Chicago. If you can make it in Chicago, you can make it anywhere. Because
yeah,
we done
yeah.
went through a lot of bullshit, a lot of ups and downs. But
Yeah.
when we start seeing the tricks and trades when we leave from home, it changed up just a little bit where it deviate or variate just a little bit where it slightly changed. But after
Mm-hmm.
you figure out the game in those different areas and the different rotations, you start realizing it's a chess game you can play, and you start playing according to the chess pieces and how they move with
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah.
yep.
you. Yes.
And so it is, man. I just been building my credit, man. And also what I've done, like as mine grow, I made my kids users to my account too. So
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
as my credit grows, theirs growing. And
Oh,
they
that's
ain't nothing but
cool.
11 to 14 right now. So when they get 18, they'll be straight by their own shit. You know what I'm
Man, that's love.
saying?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I'm doing something similar like that with my stocks as far as on my Cash App.
Oh
I got
yeah.
my kids set up on that where I'm doing it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you know what else you can do
So
on the stock? You look into
what
the
up?
IRA accounts?
No, I ain't look too hard into it because see, you know how I do my stock. I work off a prime aspect. See, my
Oh,
grandfather taught me a little bit about stocks when I was a kid. So
okay.
anything that I would buy into, I
Yeah.
go into the primary root source of what that stockholder comes from, which
Okay.
is because those are the parents to the main stock that they use now. You have
Yeah.
like neighboring stocks, a sister stock, a parenting stock. The
Yeah.
prime stock is always the parenting stock to whatever it is you invest in. So I look
Mm-hmm.
for those. Like with my video games,
Yeah.
like certain games I play, I find a primary manufacturer or trademark person that puts the game together, like Rockstar. Rockstar builds I want to say like the Grand Theft Auto games and a lot of popular games, right?
Oh
Okay.
So you
yeah.
want to find the
So they make
prime,
money. They got
right? So
Fortnite
you
too.
want to, yeah. So
Yeah,
what you
man.
Man, they
do is
making money.
you
Man,
find the
they
prime
making
to that.
money. Them
Yeah.
people making money,
And
man.
I got a stock with them, but I'm a shareholder to that stock. So every time they put out something that's big, that's gonna gross my share into that. So after so many points off that share, it grows me money within what I invested off of that stock.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Hell
Man, I
yeah.
know you got a whole lot
Yeah.
of stock. Hey, GP, you got a whole lot of stock. I know. Boy,
Hell
you've
yeah.
been doing it for a long time, and
Yeah.
you don't put up at least about a good 50 stocks on the board for people.
Hell yeah. Easy play. Cause I got two different accounts. I'm on Robinhood and Webull. So I use one for like long term hold, and I use one as a trading page.
Oh, so you
So
on Robinhood?
and Webull, yeah.
No, I'm on
Oh,
Coinbase.
that's dope.
Yeah, I got Coinbase too and crypto.com. But that's just for my
I
crypto
got
stuff.
crypto.com and Coinbase.
Yeah.
So
I
what's up?
yeah.
So hey, got them catching dude? Ain't they cracking down on it and something like that?
All that FTX, that was like a fake one. He done got everybody
Yeah.
money ran off.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you talking
Cause
about the
man,
dude that had them doing the
The FTX.
metaverse finance? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he went over there and
Uh,
he bought a crib over there in Hawaii. They had to go over there and get him.
Yeah,
The
that's
young
why you got to
boy.
be careful on what like stock exchange you join, because he just popped over
yeah.
that out the blue and got
Yeah,
everybody.
now they saying it's a whole lot of stars and stuff out of millions
Yeah,
that don't invest it in them.
yeah, in that wrong stock market. Yeah,
That's because you know what? When they came out with the Bitcoin and started giving everybody access to that to try to, invest in it, they didn't give them the proper tools and utensils to know how to read that shit, to know how to
mm-hmm.
make those trades and transfers. So people was just giving money away freely, not knowing that you got to read the fine print and what you investing in. And when you got somebody trying to do a transaction with you, you don't need to show nothing on your screen with none of your transaction information, what's in your account, none of that. You
Yeah.
don't even have to show them your Bitcoin transferable to US dollars to Bitcoin account to
Yeah.
what they call it, Salah something. I forgot the damn name of it, but it can be broken down into a smaller concept than Bitcoin, where it's like a fraction of a penny.
Uh-huh.
It's like one hundredth of a penny that you can use to
Yeah.
start spending on a trade and transaction. Man, if you don't know what those things are, don't touch it, don't mess with it.
Yeah.
I had
Do
to
not
teach my
mess with it.
daughter that.
What'd you say? Don't touch it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Do not
let
mess with
somebody
it.
give you some information though. There.
Yeah,
Yeah. Don't mess with it at
right.
all.
Because if you don't know what you're doing on that, bro, you will sell your whole life away off of that
Yeah.
shit, not knowing what you're looking at and what you read.
You empty
And
your
my
account
daughter,
and shit.
she wants to invest on that, but I told her
Uh-huh.
don't touch nothing without coming to me first. Because
Yeah.
like with me, I told you the way I invest on my stock is through a prime. I don't use the mainstream investment shareholders that they use for the stock trade. I go to the primary source of that of
Okay.
that
You
of
go
that
to the
shareholder
source.
because
Yeah.
you'll get more right because you'll be able to make more off of whatever they invest in their main whole of
Okay.
their money off of into. Instead of just
Okay.
going for the bits and pieces, you want
Right.
the whole as far as with the investment. So
Uh-huh.
Okay.
with those type of stocks, they grow on an annual aspect, so it's yearly. Like every 6 to 9 months, you need to check those stocks, see how it's
Man.
progressing from how it digresses.
Yeah.
Gee, what you told me to
Short term
wait till they
stocks,
come down low. When they get down low, then you get them. Cause I used
Yeah.
to
Buy
grab
low.
them when they was high, and you was like, no, Mike, wait till
Yeah.
they,
Don't do that. Wait till they
wait
come
till they
down.
come down
yeah,
low. Cause stocks go up and down. You know what I'm saying? So if you can catch one when it's a low
exactly.
price, grab it. So you have a little stock just in case they go up. You'll have some. There'll be
Yeah.
turn
Never
into
buy.
some shares.
When you see it running up, never buy it. Wait, it's gonna
Man,
come
but I
down.
look at that Tesla stock, man. They want lease about 63,000. You know what I'm saying for one
Hey,
stock.
see,
You
that's
know what I'm
why
saying?
that's why I went through Cash App and I put my little $5, $10 in on that while it's down
Yeah,
and wait for it to grow
yeah.
off of whatever they do.
Man, I
I
wish
Yeah,
I would have caught
cause
it. I would
you
have had to catch it a long time ago, man. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I had
saying?
caught it. I caught Tesla like 3 days ago. I caught it. It dropped down to like 140 something a share.
Ooh,
I bought 2 shares. It ran up to date to like 180. I checked me a
man.
quick $40 off. I sold man. Check me quick 40.
And
Hey, I'm
that's what
salty. I just sold
hey,
my Tesla. I sold my Tesla stock just to give me some more money on my card a couple of days ago. Now I'm looking at how that shit going. I wish I had
man.
kept that shit.
And that's how I be too, man.
Yeah, man, you
I
could
try to tell all the young brothers, you know what I'm saying, they used to, you know what I'm saying, mess with, how radio, they be trying to fix it and shit, either tape
uh
wires together to make the motherfucker work again.
yeah.
The average person to throw that shit in the garbage, but somebody put some tape and split the wire, put the motherfucker back together, put the tape on there, got that motherfucker working again.
Yeah,
But electronics and shit like that, that's what's coming up in the future. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I know everybody know that anyway. And these brothers
Artificial
gonna need to
intelligence.
get in tune with that because they're gonna be putting them charging stations. That shit
Yeah.
gonna be for real, man.
The
That's
one
why
that
I went
back.
and got me a couple of electric bikes and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They do 45, 50, 60 and shit like that, just like a regular car, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Or the speed limit on the street.
Hmm.
And all you gotta do is plug this shit up. You ain't gotta worry about no gas and shit.
yeah,
But they gonna turn everything to electric, and these ladies gonna have to look out too because they gonna get to come in there taking the motherfucking gas stoves out your house. They
yeah,
gonna have to use electric stoves and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All type of shit. It's a lot of shit finna change.
Mm-hmm.
So if you electronic bound, man, get into it because that's a money field. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. Like
I was
right
just
now,
talking about something like that with one of the neighbors around here. He's
That's what
real
the stock
big on
do,
the
right?
engineering level.
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, I can do
like
stock like that cause all that type of shit coming in control.
right
Robots.
now,
Shit.
Yeah.
I thought they was gonna bring the robot dogs out, the police dogs, and they got some robots like that too. Got them. They talking about that fight crime and all this type of
yeah,
shit.
they using them in
Yeah, they
Philly.
got them out here.
They got some in Philly. I saw.
Straight up, and they actually doing this shit.
Yeah, they walking with the
Yeah,
police.
they got something out here.
Damn.
So what do the dog actually do? Take you down and shit? Got a some
They
type
look
of
like
Nah, what it
one
does
of them get footage.
is signal the police.
Oh, it just signal the police.
Yeah, and it'll do a silent signal that bring whatever cars within the radius of where you at and where it's reporting that scene at. It'll bring the closest cars and units to you
So
on the silent signal
we the
in
reason they got
traffic.
that shit, huh? The way we be sprinting and shit.
Yep,
They need something catch up with us.
yep,
A TV camera
yeah.
got to go fast.
They want something that's like the Minority Report movie where they get to tell on you ahead of time before your crime even happens, so that way they already got people in position for you.
Man, hey, we got something from y'all
Yeah.
people too, man, that like them fashion designer names, man. But I gotta put goddamn it fashion. I gotta put Gucci a Louis name on my clothing. It's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? In order for it to sell to my black people, what's going on, man? Support your brothers and sisters, man. Support our talent and everything. You know what I'm saying? Put us on stage, whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, you see, I had
That's messed up. You
Cam.
had to say that like that, bro.
Hey,
You know why that's messed up? Because we do support everybody else's cause except our own. Like we'd go to a Louis Vuitton, Dolce Gabbana, and we'd go put all this $100, $200, $3,000 ass outfits up and go buy them off layaway, fuck them up, and then have to keep these and pay them off. But we won't even put that type of money into ourselves.
what I got.
Straight up. Yeah.
And the shit we got is just a percentage of what they paying for that shit.
Yeah.
I go to Louis
Right.
and pay $400 for a shirt. Man, all I want is $25 for mine, man.
Man,
And a motherfucker come to you because you said you want $25 for that shirt and look for a hookup talking about let me get it for 10 or
Exactly.
$5 because I know you.
Exactly. Shit crazy.
and goddamn it, hey, and the whole shirt, goddamn it, cost 15 cents to make, goddamn it, overseas.
Right. Shit crazy, man.
Right.
Shit crazy.
Yeah. A motherfucker be like, cause they know you or they seen you before. Yeah, let me get this on a nigga price on a laydown. You know where
Oh,
I can
see,
get
I
this
was
for like $5,
look, you took
$10.
the words right out of my mouth, boy. They would pay top dollar plus tax, goddamn it, when it come to you, man. They want to
Right.
you and shit.
They going to Louis store, ain't looking for no deal.
Straight up.
Give me the player deal. Right.
Hey,
Oh no,
keep
they
the
gonna look
chain.
for that
Hey,
layaway
keep
or the
the chain.
retail price.
Right, keep the change.
Real shit.
Hey, we got to start
They
supporting
gonna
our
look on that
own people. You
markdown.
know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You got people out here with restaurant experience. I mean, cook just as good at home.
Yeah.
The shit that you be buying in the restaurant that they be stepping on, goddamn it, shit falling on the
Yeah.
floor, goddamn it, they still goddamn it making up cause they got a quarter on the food and shit, just like the police. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta make our quarter, man.
Mhm.
Man, these whole stack of burgers just fell on the floor, man. Put them motherfuckers on the grill, man. Everything got to be counted.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I swear. I remember working at a fast food restaurant. I ain't gonna put them out there like that right now, cause I don't need nobody trying to find a way to sue me. But I had a fast food restaurant where my manager made us do that for real. They had dropped the meat patties on the floor, right? And we had just got through mopping and cleaning it up after
Damn.
it was a disinfected day. And they tell us like, oh no, don't throw them away. Hurry up and throw it on the grill where ain't nobody looking.
Man,
And we had to do that
God
whole
made
thing.
dirt. God made dirt. Dirt
Hey,
don't
but no, hey, no, I still wouldn't have went for that shit. See, this is one of the places where okay, you had to have pesticides and shit and
Oh, damn.
exterminate. I'm good, yeah. So
What black people
knowing
do,
that, it made me not want to eat no more food.
it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Do it seem like we put each other up on a high pedestal when we come to, you know what I'm saying, being a business owner and shit like that? Just like if I came to your restaurant, heavy us, that motherfucker got to be clean, immaculate, with motherfucking
Yeah,
chandeliers and the
It'd be a
we
lot.
want
all the
It'd be
lights
too
and
much
shit like
hating.
that. If it ain't like that, I'm gonna talk about your ass. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
See,
But I will go to
right.
a motherfucker.
We want to hold everybody to a higher expectation than we want to be viewed on. That's
yeah,
what that is.
that's the
Exactly.
So
hate.
we
Motherfuckers be
put
hating.
our own kind through extreme scrutiny for high expectations. But look at the next motherfucker and require the bare minimum.
Yeah.
We won't come in there establish some time out. Oh man, this is nice. We're coming there looking for the wrong shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right. Right.
That's
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 like
that.
per
That be
se.
a
Let's
hit
just say we
thing.
went to an Italian restaurant. You got an Italian restaurant, right? And it's black Italian on. And we just gonna say you did that because you into Italian arts as far as the cuisine with cooking. And then we go to a real Italian restaurant. Now your shit up the pot where okay you cooking good and everything, but if it's a spot on the floor, your ass gonna get closed down. Where you can go to that Italian restaurant
Yeah,
and they can have all types of sauce stains, shit just all dilapidated and messed up, and nobody gonna say shit because they want to be able to pay into that restaurant because of the name and the image that it upholds as
yeah,
far as for its food. When the cuisine ain't worth shit.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hey Mike. Remember, I was just talking about some shit like this the other day when I was like, uh, motherfuckers having private events, just let everybody come to their shit.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
motherfuckers don't have no, they don't mean no good. They just come out to be messy and nosy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh-huh.
our motherfuckers will come, like, just say if you have a wedding, and everybody come to your shit, but they gonna come and look for what you ain't got.
Yeah.
Oh man, they cake little as hell, or man,
Yeah.
his suit ugly, her dress
Yeah.
ugly. Who did her makeup? She look bad.
Straight up,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? That shit look
Man, why
bad.
we
Bro, you
do
know
that to
what? We
each
do
other,
that with
man?
everything. I hate to say that. If you a man, hey, we do that with
Yeah.
everything, and I'm gonna go here with it. Cause look, that's
Hey,
even like with
you know
relationships.
what? Hey,
We
Corona,
walk in
after
another
you
motherfucker
do it,
house.
after you do it, I want you to give us one of those. I want you to take us back. Give us a little history on. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, how brothers used to act. That's after you get your after you say your little what you call it, your program. But after that, just let us know that it come from far back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Us two.
I get you about I get that. But bro, this the thing though. We so self-destructive, and I just got to say this because I realized that even with my own endeavors and experiences in life,
Right.
that like I done went out with people like certain girlfriends I done had. We'd go around, you know, like they little friends that had couples and shit. And I always noticed how my girl, whatever girl I was with, they get the envy and whatever the fuck going on with that person's relationship, household, what
Yeah.
they got going on.
Yeah,
Only seeing what's being presented to you, but not knowing the backstory that go behind closed
yeah,
doors. And swear up and down, they got the best lifestyle in the world when they start hating they
exactly,
on.
I promise.
exactly.
Well, hate the lifestyle you build with them and everything. I'm talking
Yeah.
about they start self hatred the moment they idolize or envy something of somebody else,
Yeah.
not knowing there's a backstory to it where everything ain't peaches and cream.
Crazy,
Hey,
man.
look, they look at them
And
rapper
we do
couples
that to
like that. Look,
ourselves.
Yeah.
yeah, they look at them
Yeah,
rapper couples
we
like that, and all they see the girl doing is coming out the closet with some new on dress and shit like that. But you don't know what goes on behind that shit. Soon as the camera off, goddamn it, they snorting cocaine, motherfucking black eye, goddamn it,
they
but they
pimp
got,
themselves out, right?
you know what I'm saying? Motherfucking house all dirty and shit. Goddamn it, they kids in the next room. Goddamn it, it's 13 rooms up in there and shit. Motherfucking Pampers.
And they don't
Goddamn
know
it,
where not one kid at.
all type of shit. Them regular
Part of
people,
the house
y'all.
look like a trap, and part of the house look like a trap. You just see the clean rooms. You just see the
Straight up.
clean rooms and shit on camera. But the trap rooms, that shit closed off. That's the ones where
Oh,
they do
straight
drugs and
up.
it's
And
straight
they,
gutter. That's the hood.
and they be look at the house, look at that big old house, look at the staircase and shit. Man, every time you see that motherfucker, ain't no furniture in that motherfucker. That's all you see is the
Right.
staircase.
Got a
And
big
you
crib
always
on the
gonna
low,
see the
right?
same. You always gonna see the same. What 6 main rooms? You don't see the other 30 rooms and shit that's got a bunch of shit packed up in there because they got to move up out that motherfucker and downsize.
Hey, and I ain't gonna even lie. Makeup winning. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh
Because
yeah.
if you take some makeup on some of them motherfuckers, oh my God, boy.
Oh yeah, you gonna see a whole Gila monster that got beat up like a punching bag. You ain't lying about that shit.
You be like,
I be
damn,
looking at the
man.
little articles with Blueface and what's her name, Christine Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, they stay beating each other ass up, but boy, when you see them on
Hey,
camera, you
hey,
don't
they
see a
made, hey,
blemish
they
or a
made
bruise
for
on them.
each other. Straight
That
up.
shit crazy.
Hell yeah, they are.
Hey, they got too much
They
love
truly
for each
are.
other.
That
Yeah,
shit
they,
dangerous, man.
Shit,
I'm
they
talking
got so
about
much
boy.
love,
Hey,
they want to tell each other what to do. Shit,
That
that's how
shit
much I
dangerous.
love
they
them.
didn't know. You know what? They the new Whitney and Bobby. To be honest with you, they the new Whitney and Bobby.
They
Hey,
dangerous. Somebody
hey,
gonna get
hey,
hurt.
Hey, straight up, cause I bet, goddamn it, ain't now nobody gonna touch one of them, goddamn it, cause both of them gonna roll. You know, that's why they.
Right, both of them gonna fight. They gonna get high as hell together, and then they gonna start throwing hands. So yeah, that's the
Hey,
new Whitney and Bobby for real.
hey, but you see what happened though? You know, the man, the stars and everything, the universe works in such a way. You know how take off. A lot of stuff been happening down in Memphis. You know, a lot of rappers been getting killed back door and shit at the dice games and coming up. Got them getting killed over insurance policies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Now these police don't did this to this black brother, man. They finna put the iron fist on that city there.
Yeah.
Watch.
Oh yeah.
The mayor.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn it, Mr. Prince, all that, man. They're gonna be watching. 50 Cent just moved. What he just moved? Didn't he move down there about? You know, they gave him the key to the city down there or something.
Yeah.
Fitz live in Houston.
And he want to do the crime.
Yeah, he moved around.
He want to do the crime thing down there. You know what I'm saying? Or slaying rappers and stuff that don't got killed and shit. You know, make a TV special. But you know,
you know what?
Why we always, you know, the only way it seems like we can, you know what I'm saying, prosper with finance is putting our brother or sister down.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's what
that's true.
Do. We got to put our neighbors.
We've been taught that though. We've been taught that, bro. We was taught that. And you know what's so bad? I hate to say this though, as much as you know, you see people cracking jokes on Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby was the one person that made it cool to get an education and want to see some type of, you know, lifestyle, dream about yourself, like with the different world, with Fat Albert cartoons and stuff like that. Even with the Cosby Show. So I hate when I see, man, I hate when I see people demonize the brother because though, yeah, he probably made a poor decision thinking he was in the confidence of people that was friends that he can entrust. The brother did more for society as far as on my behalf and for Latinos than anybody that has came in the entertainment business for real. Man. Other than Sidney Poitier.
Man, I got every Saturday to watch him, man. For real, every Saturday.
You know,
every Cosby show.
Here's a fun thought. You know how you used to see the old Globetrotter cartoons with Scooby-Doo? Yeah. And you see all these old-ass cartoons with black faces and stuff. You know none of them was black voices. It was a white person imitating them.
Even the Jackson?
Yeah, bro. It wasn't no black voices. That was all white folks.
Damn.
Bill Cosby, the only one that was able to really make his own voice stand out on his show as far as for a black cartoon back in the day. And they shut his shit down when he came out with the little book that lit up with the little pen because it was teaching black kids how to read.
Damn.
Why you think they shut down PBS? They shut down the PBS with Zoobly Zoo and all that shit because it was teaching black kids how to educate themselves and read. Yeah. They were starting to become more intelligent and adaptable to school curriculum.
Yeah, Mr. Bill on Capitol Hill.
Yeah. All those things that promoted you to want to pursue an education or read a book or you thought some shit was cool because you saw it off of PBS or one of them type of shows. They took that shit off air because it was educating you. It made you use your brain.
Yeah.
And that's like if you really like go back into the old aspects of things, because bro did ask me to demonstrate on this. I'm gonna go here with you. The morals and integrity and the things that would have had us when we indulged in self how can I say motivation and being more proactive about things. We lost that etiquette as far as with all our matriarchs and the people that would have thought on that level, knowing the hardships they had to endure, being ostracized, being oppressed, being misused by people, putting themselves under that subjugation in order to just survive.
Those are people that exploited him too, aren't they? The people that he was hanging out. Because you know, he's something like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he used to be goddamn it at the Playboy Mansion, you know. Some guys,
yeah, you know, you have
you know, they get above themselves and the same people that you hung around was the same people that you condemned you. Because you know what? We didn't know nothing about it.
Condemned them because they was jealous.
we only know the good things about them and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? They open up the Pandora box on them and let us know what it was
Right.
behind, you know what I'm saying, closed doors.
Yeah.
They
But
bust
you
that
know
can
what?
of worms out on him because he had too much money and he was trying to do stuff that indulged in their shit and they ain't like it.
But ain't it two sides to every story?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you
Oh
know,
yeah.
if he
It's
even did
hold
drop
on, partners. I was
those
taught the two
Quaaludes,
sides with an extra.
yeah. So even if he did drop the Quaaludes and the ladies drinking stuff like that, why was they popping up at his crib at 12 o'clock for a discussion? 12 o'clock at
Right.
night.
They knew what they was getting into.
Right.
You know
Motherfucker
he
that
was
party,
married.
man.
That's
What you
why
say?
I was always taught there's three sides to a story. There's that person's side, your side, and the truth. So at
Mm-hmm.
the end of the day, that shit gonna come out one way or the other in due time, bro.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
yeah, you just gotta watch that shit.
hey, G, you still be DJing and shit? You ain't
Uh,
got back into DJing thing?
oh yeah. Actually, I just bought a I started on buying new equipment. Smaller pieces, like
Oh,
some more
okay.
up to date. You know what I'm saying? More up to date and more stuff that I could carry without help. Cause you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
don't fuck with nobody no more. So it ain't like I'm gonna be having my bus help me carry speakers and shit no more. So I got
right.
small and shit that's still powerful though.
Oh, that's cool because you
You
know
know what I'm
Oh
everything
saying?
yeah,
getting
that's
small.
dope.
You know, making everything smaller. The TVs
Yeah.
thin, all type of shit.
Yeah. I got everything about 3 times smaller than what I regularly had. But it's just as strong though.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
yeah. So everything I'll be at home on my own.
You know, you can be portable with your shit in a
Right.
minute.
Instead I gotta call and
Gotta
wait on niggas to
pack
help
up
me
a
lift
whole
shit.
Ooh,
shit. Goddamn it, motherfucker speakers weigh 200.
Yeah. And I had to,
bro.
Hey man,
Hey,
stay up
partner
after the.
body. I
Hey,
just
look.
want.
Hey, Corona, stay up after the party, Joe. I need you to help me with this shit in the car. Goddamn
I
it,
know,
you got
right?
that 5.0 on
Hey,
the
I
app
got
all
you. I'll
time.
help you.
Look, he
I
drunk
ain't
in the
tripping.
motherfucker.
I'll be the one to help you. I'll be
Came
the one
wrong
to
with
help though on some real shit.
real
You
shit.
still
Get
be
the shit
trying to
out.
help. Hey, you know how we was just talking about the stock, right? Y'all know
Yeah.
how we was just talking about the stock market, right? They say Salesforce stock market as far as the CRL, that shit down by 164 points right now. So
Damn.
it's at 0.57. So
Damn.
that's a good time to buy into that right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Tesla is up. Tesla is up pretty high right now. I wouldn't invest in that right
Yeah.
now because
Wait till you come down.
it's 177.90, but it's at
Hey, hey, hey,
11 point deficit. So yeah, it's up
hey.
there. It's gonna draw a lot of interest.
Hey, his people got the house,
Microsoft
so they
too.
gonna find a way. His people got the house now. The Republicans got the house, so they gonna find a way to put the money in them shares up in the
Yeah,
Tesla
yeah.
with Eli, what's it called?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
So
you another one that's good to invest in while it's real low right now. That Hasbro.
Has
oh,
bro. The
those are
candy.
toy makers, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They they
They
they
ain't
about to
made nothing. They
they
ain't
about
made
to be.
nothing new though. How they since the board game?
But no, they because they got a partnership with the manufacturing companies like the Japanese companies and stuff like that that make the parts to that stuff, even
Oh,
for the
okay.
video games.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's best to invest in stuff like that when you see it's
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah.
Okay,
So on
okay.
these
That's
big techs too, why they cheap? Like Google. Google under $100.
Yeah, hey, bro, I got Microsoft. I got a Microsoft share. I got Tesla as a share. Even though I sold my last Tesla share. So yeah, I got that. I got Harley Davidson
Yeah.
and pretty much everything modeled in behind my video games that I would play.
Yeah.
oh, you got that Harley Davidson? Oh man, I know that motherfucker.
Yeah, hey,
Yeah.
man, no, when
Easy.
I got it when it was expensive to buy that shit, and that was my fault. I didn't think
Oh yeah,
about it at
yeah.
the first, when I first got it. So I
Man,
Mm-hmm.
low key want to
Harley
shit. I
shit.
want to sell that shit.
Man,
I
keep
want to
that
sell
joint.
that shit low key.
To get your bread,
Oh
yep.
no, I'm gonna keep it.
Man, there's so many
I'm gonna
Harleys.
keep it, but part of me want to sell it just because I bought it at a high price, and I want to be able to resell my
Right.
shit
And
for
get some money.
more than what the fuck I paid into it on.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I want to sell that stock. But at the same token, I'm gonna hold on to it because the more interest grows into that, it'll also cause my shit to jump up. If they get a big buy-in on that stock, my whole stock share would change overnight. So
Yeah.
I'll be able to gross off that income.
But
Bro,
yeah,
I know how to read the stocks. I be trying to teach my babies that shit so they know how to do stocks and bonds.
see, low key, when I get stuck like that, sometimes I will, like, just say if I buy something that costs a lot and I got stuck on this, it's like $200 and I'm stuck on it, and I've been sitting for some months. I find a quick grower that I could buy multiple shares of. That way, if I sell and take like a $20 loss, I'll make that $20 up in like 2-3 days.
Okay.
Yeah, see, I call that consolidating my stocks because see, I do that. I buy the small ones. I buy the small ones to equate with the big ones stand for. When I buy into something that costs too much,
Yeah.
I buy like 3 or 4 small ones to try to equate what I spent into the big one.
You know what turned me off to it
Yeah.
really? That I gotta go to each stock to cash out, goddamn it, in order to get my money. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I swear that's annoying as fuck, but
Why y'all
hey,
just
I'd
can't
rather do it that
add all
way.
my shit up, man, and give me a total, man?
No,
I gotta
I'd
go.
rather them do it that way though. I'd rather
Yeah.
them do it that way because it's easier to keep up with the finance and how much is being grossed and how much is being depleted from that as
Yeah.
far as on an annual income basis when they do the ratio to it.
Yeah. You want to stay
Because I told you,
separated.
big stocks, right. The big stocks, you want to watch those on an annual basis. So it's anywhere between 6 to 9 months as far as watching the stock. And if it don't do nothing to increase after like 9 months, start getting ready to see what you can use as a I want to say a kryptonite to that stock to sell
Right.
that one off and buy into the other one.
Yeah.
And you
So
buy into the other one off of that share.
so I can like say for instance, my stock doing good, goddamn it, but you know what I'm saying, it's going down. The stock that I have, I can put it on hold and just keep it there. You know what I'm saying? Where it's just gonna stay like in the bank and shit. And once that stock start going back up, I can, you know what I'm saying, illuminate it back again. I can't do it
No.
like that,
Yeah.
I
That shit
can't.
gonna
No,
move.
you
It's gonna move out of
it
there.
ain't moving. If it's going down and
If
it's,
I put
it's
a
steady
hold on it,
depleting,
just stop it. Yeah, just stop it so they won't take no money from me.
No,
I
you
can't
can't
do it
stop
like
it.
that.
oh,
I
they
have to
gonna take
trade them
that
up
anyway.
alone.
You can't do that.
Right.
I gotta trade them
Yeah,
up
they gonna
alone.
take that anyway.
Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
gotta sell it before.
ain't no putting no hold on it. That's showing your loyalty into your shit. So that means you willing to go down with the shit. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, just like it goes all the way down, it can go all the way down tonight, but it can also jump all the way back up at a high interest rate where that should be worth way more
Yeah.
like 2 days later. That's like the blockbusters. The blockbusters, when they sold their shares and stuff, as far as with everything, they still have a share in stock, as well as with Bitcoin, even though that's a market that's been closed down and bought out. Same with Best Buy. These
Okay.
are companies that are bought out or have been shut down where they didn't wipe out their storefronts in certain regions, but they still got a market somewhere else that has a growth to it, like
Okay.
Blockbusters, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Best Buy,
AMC.
Blockbusters, and Circuit City. Yeah, that one too. They all are outsourcing overseas now with a lot of they product
Yeah.
and
A
they
lot of
market.
people don't move overseas. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
outsourcing like that because they can make more they can get more output as far as production without having to pay so much in the ratio of price as far as what here. See, supply and
Okay.
demand is different here compared to everywhere else.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers
Okay.
here gonna want to get paid way more for what they doing when they ain't doing too much hard labor work nowadays. They making the work labor is starting to become more machine and mechanicalized where you don't need laborers no more. So that
Okay.
means you're taking laborers out the market and you're paying into the build on the machine. As far as technicians are concerned, as far as having engineers. So if you don't have an engineering or mechanics degree in some form or fashion, your ass about to be poor as hell here. You about to become a walking dead because that's what's really gonna be the biggest market as far as for laboring and consumer and report. If you don't have an engineering background or some type of manufacturing background, you ain't gonna be worth shit here
Yeah.
because
Damn.
everything's roboticized.
Damn. Well, they might have them motherfucking they might have them line
Welcome
workers,
to the age
what
of
they
the
call it.
Jetsons.
Yeah, them line workers. God damn it.
Yeah. The
Mm-hmm.
assembly line, that's dead. There's
Assembly
no more
line,
assembly
yeah.
line. Everything, yeah, that's
Robot.
That's
dead. That's been dead. That's
hey,
been
hey,
dead since the mid '80s.
Straight up, people. That's just like a motherfucking robot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On
That's slow.
everything.
Yeah, they killed the market for laborers. So if you don't have an engineer degree or some type of mechanic skills or any type of machining skills, you will not get a job. In the next 5 years, our currency is about to deplete so bad
Yeah.
because those job markets are about to die out that everything's about to be outsourced overseas. So if you ain't got enough money to take your ass overseas, you ain't finna make no money.
I told them people, man, they better start putting their money to the side, man, because they trying to cut out Social Security and all the other programs, non-profits and all
Right.
that type of shit. Yeah,
I'm
general
not trying
assistance
to
and all
invest
that.
in nothing. I don't need nothing where I got to be flashy to keep up with the Joneses. Because at
Hell
this
no.
point, trying to keep up with the Joneses is about to make your ass the walking dead. You're about to be
Yeah.
poor as hell.
Man,
I'm
you can say
telling you,
that again.
5 years, 5 more years, the United States currency is about to deplete so bad to the point we're gonna be on the level of like spending money with Haiti and Jamaica, where it's gonna be like pennies ain't worth shit,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
dollars ain't worth shit. Your ten
Yeah,
dollar bill is gonna be a $1 bill.
yeah.
Yeah.
Your $100 bill is gonna be a $10 bill.
Shit crazy.
That's what your money is about to convert to here in America. You know, if you take pennies in Africa, your pennies is like the shit there in Africa, that brown coin. But you got to have a whole bunch of those pennies in order for it to be worth something. If
All
you
the
got
time.
one penny, your ass still poor. But if you
All the
got,
time.
say you go over there, say you go over there with $100, $100 can be reconverted in Africa in certain regions of Africa where you could be the richest motherfucker in the whole township just
Yeah.
off $100.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you talk about a continent that does not need any type of trade agreement with nobody to for resources because they got all their resources that they would need
Yeah.
growing right there in the land. They don't need to
Mm-hmm.
trade with nobody for resources. Everybody needs to trade with Africa for resources.
Yeah, you ain't never lied. Hey, G,
Yeah.
So
I was just trying to say, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to ask, if you can enlighten us on, you know what I'm saying, what makes a good, you know what I'm saying, what to look for in a relationship, man. You know what I'm saying? What's the qualities, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, what you think the qualifications is? Some brothers don't know, you know what I'm saying? Cause they ain't never had it told to them and shit, what to look for and shit. But some just look for a one night stand anyway. But far as a relationship,
Man. Man, one thing, man, motherfuckers just gotta keep, all the cards on the table. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be 100 with each
mhm.
other. Can't lie. Definitely can't, you know what I'm saying? That's the main thing. You can't lie.
can't lie.
Because once you lie to a female, man, or another female knows something that your girl don't know and able to embarrass her with it, that's gonna kill you.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna kill you. So main thing
Man,
is communication. Communication is
preach,
everything.
brother, preach.
Communication is everything.
Yes, sir.
And you gotta make sure y'all on the
Communication is
same
the
level.
key.
Yeah, you gotta make sure y'all on the
Yes,
same
sir.
level. Y'all gotta have a goal.
Now let me ask you this.
Huh?
Because you say that, all right, we wear masks nowadays. We live in fake society, so people wear costumes and masks, and they don't mind being patient and cunning enough to wear that mask for longevities of time just to get you to drop your guard. Because I've been seeing that shit. Motherfucker put you through 2, 3, 4 years of thinking that they uh the sleeping beauty of the fairy tale where you kiss this princess and all of a sudden she wake
Right,
up as a queen. And
right.
then as soon as you let your guard down, you find out this is Evil Lynn, this is Cruella de Vil. This motherfucker giving you poisonous apples, but telling you this is sweet apple with some honey pie on the side. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So you got to be real careful with that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
So,
for sure.
so how
There's
you
plenty of
catch
that
them
going on.
costumes?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of costume wearers out here. There's plenty of that. There's plenty of that. It's definitely you're right. It's definitely plenty of that.
Hey, y'all
Definitely. It's
crazy,
like
boy.
man, once you communicate, and then also, you know, man, once you spend time around a person, it'll come out. You will know.
You know
You will
what?
know.
I've learned something about that. You don't really learn a person until you live with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can date as much as you want and never know a motherfucker for real. It's not until y'all
Yeah,
understand
you
really
right.
understand.
You
That's
exactly
where you
right, my
really
brother.
learn a motherfucker.
Yeah,
You really
that's
right,
reality
my
now.
brother.
Gotta pay attention,
So
spend time.
I don't mind shacking up if I know I'm gonna be shacking up for the right reasons. But once you show me the wrong reasons, don't think
Be
I ain't
up
gonna
out of
plan
there.
my out game.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Because see, that's the only way you gonna learn a motherfucker. You
exactly.
got to know what type of struggle you going through. Because
Mm-hmm.
like we said,
Hey,
you
what you
can
say?
fall, hurt yourself, sprain your ankle,
Hey,
and a motherfucker switch
we
up
got
on you like they switch draws.
Yeah, get up
hey,
out of there on
fuck
you.
that, man. We gotta start from scratch, goddamn, because man,
Yeah,
if any fucked up situation, both of us gonna get fucked up in the process. Not one of us, goddamn it,
yeah.
shit. Let's start together on the
Yeah.
same accord, goddamn it.
You
If
gotta
you fuck
make
it
sure.
up, goddamn it, man, both of us fucked up. Shit, ain't
You
no
got
one
yeah,
person fucked up and one person got to leave and shit like that. One person entitled to, you know what I'm saying, the miscellaneous shit and
yeah,
all that type of shit. No, we both fucked up at the
Yeah.
same time.
yeah. You gotta make sure
And see,
shit keep going.
that's the thing. That integrity and that moral is not taught anymore. So we don't
Yeah,
know that we're supposed to support each other. We don't know we're
yeah.
supposed to struggle with each other. We don't know we're
Yeah,
supposed to cry and pick each
yeah,
other up because
Mm-hmm.
that's not
you
how
right.
we are taught nowadays. A
Motherfucker for
motherfucker
sale.
taught, okay, if this motherfucker fumbled at the ball or dropped the ball, guess what? We're going to sit this nigga on the bench and substitute him with this person.
Yeah, it's over with.
See, now it's about how many multiple connections we can make to serve whatever void or purpose is
Yeah.
missing. And that's how we interact with each other. We don't
Mm-hmm.
interact with each other for real connections no more. We
Hell
look at
no.
how we can fill a void.
For self.
So we walking around just a bunch of black holes. And every
Yeah,
time we get near energy that feeds onto that black hole, we absorb that
Yeah.
energy regardless of
yeah.
where it's coming from.
And that
You
takes us
definitely right.
back to that table that I was talking about of getting to know each other and stuff like that. Why we look for the big shit in the person, what they got, how much money they got, instead of looking at the potential that that person got, knowing that they can get it anytime that they want it. You know what I'm saying? We
That's
supposed
the
to look
difference
for a
between a
person's
man and a woman.
potential. You know what I'm saying? Know that they'll go get a. You know what I'm saying? With nothing. You know, they might not have nothing right now, but you know what I'm saying? They capable of getting something. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they look for.
I,
They should be looking for their potential, you know, and maybe if they give
Mm-hmm.
you a hand,
right.
knowing when you get on your feet, goddamn it, you're gonna take care of the situation and shit. They ain't gonna have to do nothing else, goddamn it. Cause you don't
Yeah.
came up and shit, cause
I
they don't
saw a
saw the
real good
potential in
I
you.
saw a real good video response in that, bro. I saw a real good TikTok video response in that. And the brother was saying like this. He said that, when we get together with people, we got to realize that we ain't always gonna be able to run on a level as a team together. Sometimes one gonna fall off and the other one gotta pick up the extra load. But the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
it goes both ways. Just like that
Yeah,
man ain't always gonna be on top. The woman gotta know she ain't always gonna be on top. So y'all got to be able to exchange that shit. And anytime it gets to a point where that person is so weak to the point they try to turn away because of the struggle and not realizing that they can be put in that same struggle that they look down on the other person for, that's when they get shit tenfold. So it's about knowing the integrity and the morals of that person because if they ain't willing to struggle and sweat for something, they ain't ready to have shit.
Yeah.
A motherfucker ain't supposed to just turn cold on you cause shit get hard. If they turn cold on you cause shit get hard, that mean they was never genuine to begin with.
I promise you.
straight up.
Shit was never real.
And I
Never
had to
real.
learn that. Boy, that's a hard lesson to swallow because you
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 know,
would damn near kill yourself to hold on to a person and try to do right by people, even though they on that level.
Yeah.
Not
yeah.
realizing that it's compromising yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you
That's
know
the
what?
crazy part.
In the game, when I first started
Mm,
hustling, when we open up a brand new spot or something, you know what I'm saying? And the person
hmm
that got the money, who got the merch and shit like that, they ain't got shit to pay a motherfucker. All they got is re-up money and shit like that, you know, to establish the spot and shit. And, you know, I don't bear with, you know what I'm saying, brothers at times, you know what I'm saying? To where, okay, man, I can, you
hmm
know what I'm saying, I can turn about two jabs and shit like that until we get to going and shit, until we get on our feet. You know what I'm saying? I can bear with you until you get on the feet to get you know what I'm saying, to tip up. And then they wind up getting the
Right.
tip up, and then, you know, I get pay, you know what I'm saying, righteously double, you know what I'm saying, but starting off with them, you know what I'm saying, getting the top, you know what I'm saying,
Uh-huh.
get rewarded, you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying. So
hmm
I had done did that and I don't seen it too, you know, but far as a person having a
But
dream
you said a key
or
word, bro.
business, yeah.
You said something key that I don't think you heard. You helped build up on that demonstration, so you stood with them when it wasn't shit. You did.
Right.
A lot of people don't know how to do that shit where they
Yeah,
stand
no.
fast when it ain't shit to gain. See, they looking for that quick solvent, that quick
Oh,
solution. And when that quick
Yeah.
those
solution don't come,
instant people, huh?
that's right, the instant gratification people. When
Okay,
that shit ain't instantly happening, then guess what? That's when they start reneging and they become faltered because they're looking for a savior. Because they don't want to do the
okay,
work. They don't want to struggle. They don't want the hardship. Without a
yeah,
struggle, you can't gain shit and be able to take pride in that.
Mm-hmm.
uh-huh, yeah, you
Crazy.
right.
That's how
So
it
you're gonna
is.
always you're gonna take the cheap way out. That's the bum way out, where you looking for everybody to do the work and you just reap the benefit.
Mm-hmm.
So we enable
Yeah,
ourselves too, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
yeah.
Man, we get used to, you know what I'm saying, being in competition with females. Females used to being in competition with us, you know. Every female now be like they don't need no man and shit like that. And you got the guys, we don't need no female, no B or woo. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We study in competition with each other. And I
Well,
don't know why when God put us on this earth to be together, to help each other as companions and shit like that.
well,
You
I want
know?
to speak on my behalf with that, bro. I don't look at myself as being in competition with no woman. It ain't shit I could compete against with a woman and be in competition with them about unless we playing a video game. You know, other than that,
Uh-huh.
I can't be in competition with no woman about shit. We got two different features about us that stands out.
Uh-huh.
She's a woman, I'm a
Right.
man. My
Uh-huh.
physicality is different from hers.
Yeah.
So there's no competition there. All we can do is meet each other with the minds and come together as a whole and become one. But the thing is, women they tend to look at us as being demasculated, where they feel like they're more emasculated than we are.
Yeah.
And because
Uh,
we get into our emotions, because we can't share our feelings and express ourselves the way we like to,
yeah.
we come off
I,
as being
hey,
weak or feminine to the
Yeah.
woman.
That's crazy.
yeah, I
That's
understand that
crazy.
part. You know, they be wanting to play boss all the time and shit like that. Don't feel they ain't got to listen to shit that you say, and you be telling them the right shit or how shit go, cause you don't did it before, but they still ain't gonna listen and shit like that. But you know,
They're
man,
gonna make you
you
out to be
right.
the fool and take everybody else's opinion before they take yours just because you the
Yeah,
closest to them.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you ain't, hey, you ain't ever
That's how that
lied, bro.
works. I
Straight up,
told you, me coming to Vegas was a real learning experience as far as about how people operate and the psyche of the man. Where I feel like I should be the next Dr. Phil when it comes to certain people as far as being their personal psychiatrist. But the thing about it is, how many motherfuckers would listen when you know your own people don't like to listen to their own kind? If
Right.
I paint myself white or I paint myself Asian, a motherfucker accept every goddamn thing I got to say. But as soon as I come as who I am, my own kind gonna be like, oh, this nigga don't know what he talking about.
Yeah.
He crazy. He ass backwards. This motherfucker just talking out the side of his neck. And I could be
that's
saying
fucked
some
up,
real
man.
smart, intelligent shit, but they ain't gonna
That's
want to hear it
crazy,
until
yo.
the Asian or the white motherfucker say it.
Damn, that shit crazy. That's how a
Like that
person
shit.
can look at us and assassinate our character. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why
Mentally
everybody
and
else made fun
physically.
of us.
Yeah.
That's why
Don't want to
everybody
give
else,
us a
that's why
job.
all the other cultures and race made fun of us. Because they look at
Think we
us as
gonna be
like, damn, if they
bullshit.
ain't willing to accept each other, how we gonna accept them? So we the joke.
Exactly.
We the we the butt end of the joke. Because look, anytime we can't accept each other, but we can accept the next motherfucker, people watch that shit. Why you think all these other cultures and shit, they copy us for our style, our fashion, our way of entertainment. But when it
I
comes to
keep
how we
telling these
interact
people.
as a people, they make fun of us about that shit because we don't realize that we stronger as together than we are apart in separation. Because we too busy trying to fit the ideologies of other people's views of how they look at us when they making fun of us to keep us separated.
And man, we supposed to been taught our kids all that stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? You know the girls still have little dance groups and shit like that, man. It just killed me to see the Chinese dancing off goddamn it, James Brown, Funky Good Time, in sequence, you know what I'm saying? Man, black
And I'm
people
talking
supposed to
about
be
hitting
doing
it
that.
too. I seen that.
Yeah.
I got that on
You
my
know what I'm
page.
saying?
Yeah, I
They
seen
in
that.
rhythm and shit, man. We invented all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And hey, hustle. And
Yeah.
man, when I do, man, get up there, when I make it up there, man, I'm
Yeah.
sure goddamn it finna invent poison box. I'm finna take that shit to the Olympics.
Yeah.
I need all my best players, goddamn it, from the projects, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying, to
Yeah.
report, goddamn it, you know what I'm saying. I want all the motherfuckers that know how to fight the ball, goddamn it, between the legs, goddamn it,
Yeah.
what that, the twist that motherfucker, all that shit.
Yeah.
I want all the
Even
best
spirit.
players, goddamn it, cause we finna introduce this to the world, goddamn it.
Around the world, evil
Yeah,
Hey,
spirit.
bro. Hey, can I
yeah,
say something to you? I want y'all to hear this. I'm
two
watching the
on two
news right now,
battles.
right? I want you to hear this because this just struck me as real peculiar and like very disturbing. But I want you to hear this because I just saw this on the news. Why are they saying that the FDA just like supported a bill to be presented into Congress to support gay men having their own blood donations separated from like the donation centers and stuff like that, where the gay men get their own donation center? Why not do
Damn.
that for all gay people?
Yeah,
Man,
Don't that sound peculiar as hell?
that's something behind that.
why?
Because
Cause
they just said gay
they
men. You got a whole alphabet community, but you just singled out the gay
The
men
man.
in that. So it
Yeah.
makes me wonder what they doing with this
Right.
plasma and this blood. Why they got to have their own donation center, but the whole gay community they cool with still being able to donate with everybody else and have their
hey,
plasma in the same housing bay.
so you know when the blood come out of, you don't know wherever the blood come out of, the woman or the male, goddamn it, it's gonna always be tested. You know what I'm saying? The plasma always tested and everything before you come. You know what I'm saying? They always got to test it
Right.
before they even make something or give it to somebody. So this is just another way that they can get some money testing it again. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
It sound like
So
no. You
we're
know
gonna
what it sound like to me
separate.
though.
We want y'all to pay us instead of us just checking it. We're gonna do something extra. We're gonna separate the homosexual blood from the everybody else blood and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, I got one
Yeah,
better
some
for
good
you.
as hell.
What if they using that shit as a way to weaponize it to make it a new pandemic, a super bug? Think about it. You just came out with H1N1, right? You had the Zika virus at first. You had bird flu.
Man,
You
Right.
had all these different things that have been pandemics over, like I want to say every 2 years they got some new
Yeah.
virus that
The
come out.
Lyme
Now
disease,
you got
mad
COVID,
cow.
right? So and then you had polio trying to make a new entrance in this shit. So if that's the case, for y'all to be wanting to single out just gay community and you only singled out the gay men in the gay community, what you trying to do with this blood
Right.
where you got them having to have their own housing facility? That means you trying to weaponize it for something where
Yeah.
you want to start attacking certain groups of men. And them certain groups of men would be people of color. Because that's mainly where that shit gonna sit. Though it's a large population of, other races that indulge in that aspect, the ones they really target and ostracize and put on TV is always people of color when they talk about the gay community with the
Yeah.
HIV medications and stuff like that. They put that out on TV. What do you
hey,
see predominantly in those commercials?
Yeah.
People of color. You see them more than you see the white folks.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
white folks get that shit too.
Yeah.
hey, you know what? We was already hey, Corona. We've been down for a long time, ain't we?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
We
bro,
never.
hey, it's
Hey,
just messed
hey,
up.
look. We never supposed to been killing animals, have we?
No.
Hell no.
We never supposed to had no pharmaceutical like pills and stuff like that to cure us from a headache or nothing like that, because we ain't supposed to have no headache because
Right.
we would have been
Right.
eating right, you know what I'm saying, fruits and vegetables and everything, and plus our
We
spirit,
wouldn't have
you know
been
what I'm
eating
saying?
flesh.
we in line with our with the earth and the stars and everything, and our spirit was strong
Yeah, our
enough to help us
chakra is not
happen where
properly
we don't
aligned.
have no disability, right?
Right. I agree with you. Our chakras are not completely aligned the way they're supposed to. We're not supposed to be
So
eating flesh. We
I heard
we not,
that we very, very spiritual people, and our bodies are just a vessel.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Our bodies interact with vibration and natural energy. So for our bodies to interact with natural energy and vibration, yeah, this is just a housing shift. What
And when
makes
we
you
go to
that
sleep,
that essence, that being?
our body rejuvenates. So put it like this:
It,
your
yeah, it
spirit
recharges your
still
battery.
burns. Your spirit still roams and stuff like that. So you know what that got me thinking about when the witch ride your back and you see the videos where the ghost raping the lady in the bed and all that type of stuff, and a person be in a dream and they spirit be gone, but they can see, you know what I'm saying? While they sleep, they can wander off like they had a session for somebody, for a female, and they thought about her so much they went to sleep, and they spirit that came up out of them while they were sleeping went over to where she was and can actually touch her in her sleep. The way people told you
I've
witch don't
always thought
roll your
about that's
back,
possible.
or you
That's
know,
possible.
the inner you came out, because they say your body rejuvenates, but your spirit still lives. You know what I'm saying? Your body is just a vessel. You know what I'm saying?
Your
The spirit
subconscious
in
is
you,
always active even when you sleep.
Right.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? You had a spirit before you even had, you know what I'm saying, that body, your spirit. You know what I'm saying? We very spiritual people. But it takes this guy
Bro,
that's on my page to talk about it. He's a Jamaican and stuff,
Oh
saying
yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying, that we don't know our nationalities and things like that,
Yeah.
that
yeah.
we was made to, you know what I'm saying, think that this and that, you know what I'm saying, which is, I got to pull it up, but it's, man, he gone talking for a
It
minute
keeps
and
us
a half.
separated.
And
Yeah.
yeah, it's very interesting, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think
And
I know what you're talking about with a brother that talks on that same level because he was trying to break down the difference between why people believe that they Hebrew Israelites compared to people that feel like they Moors to African descent to American Afro indigenous descent. And the brother had a real good argument with it, but they all one and the same. Everybody comes from Africa at the end of the day. So we all are of one race. We allow people to brainwash
exactly,
us with this cultivation of nationalities and ethnicities where everybody is from the same descendant line. They all came from Africa, even white people.
exactly.
So they just
And
white people is albino
he's
Africans. They lepers.
he said we got to really look at and understand what we read nowadays. You know what I'm saying? He say the
Hmm.
Bible says, you know what I'm saying, created out of darkness, there was light.
Into the
They
light.
presented light, meaning that on this earth, on this world, it wasn't no dark people. You know what I'm saying? Man, he explained a whole lot. You be like, God damn, what is he talking about, man? You know what I'm saying? You like, man, make you want to goddamn it go into the
Yeah, cool.
ancestry and all that type of stuff like that. Damn, what the hell?
Bro,
What
hey,
ancestor
I've
name
been into
was?
that. But see, that's just it. The sad part about it, even though we could do the ancestry.com demonstration, we could never truly trace back Americanized black indigenous culture to trace our roots to find out who we were before we were transferred here from the African soil. The reason why is because they never documented the tribes or the group of people that they were snatching up. They just took them, documented them with a new name, and they put a mark on them when they sold them off in the auction. So you'll never know your true history and nature of where you from. Just know majority of the African people that were stolen came from the northwestern regions of Africa in certain parts of the south region of Africa, and they were sold into slavery under our own people in South America as well as the northwestern regions of
Damn.
They,
Africa. Yeah, we
these
sold
people
our
don't
own
let
people
people
into
trick
that.
them. They don't let people
Crazy.
trick them into thinking that they gotta beat on people, goddamn it, to get an understanding about them. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
That's crazy.
You know, they did that back
Bro,
then
I
in
was
the
taught to
day,
be,
man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the way.
yeah, I was taught that way, and I realized that, you know what? A lot of the stuff that I was taught wrong as far as like being a brute, being a person that has to display my might, my brawn.
Yeah.
That only comes as
Uh-huh.
a last resort. But
Right.
I was always taught in some cases it's the first resort. So,
Mm-hmm.
man, it
Uh-huh.
takes a lot of deprogramming from
Hell yeah.
bad habits, bad traits, and misled conceptions for us to really understand what it is that has demonized us or torn us down to hurt us. Because we don't realize we hurt
Mm-hmm.
people.
Mm-hmm.
We don't
Mm-hmm.
realize that. It ain't until we get hurt ourselves for the same shit we was inflicting and oppressing other people with that it comes to realization there. I was hurting somebody because now I'm hurt from the same shit I was doing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's how I go. Need to
And
reprogram.
and Corona, you always talk about, grams and your elders and stuff like that. You know, I get on and talk about the elders and stuff all the time. How they the crystal balls,
hmm
they full of history and everything. They gonna always steer you right and everything. You know what I'm saying? And it pays for us to listen. You know what I'm saying to them. And right now today, they don't even come outside and shit, take walks or nothing like that. You know what
hmm
I'm saying? Only because
They afraid
what's going
because
on, and
Yeah.
you know what?
what you say,
I could
they
say one
afraid.
thing. Even though I talk, yeah, they're afraid. Even though I could say, yeah, I learned a lot from my grandparents and stuff. They didn't get everything right, but you know what? I appreciate the stuff they did right and wrong. Because guess what? By me
Yeah,
learning from both sides, from what was right, from what was
Right.
wrong, it
It
allowed
made
me
you.
to understand how, right, it made me understand what was wrong about myself and how I applied those teachers for what was right about those things and how not to do certain shit that would perpetuate that cycle that made me go the wrong way with certain stuff. You
Mm-hmm.
have to be able to realize where that stuff is and be able to play it back in your head to know, okay, yeah, this hurt me, so I don't want to hurt that person. That's why my kids probably only
right.
had like maybe two whippings for me in
Right.
life.
Yeah.
My whippings be verbal.
Yeah.
My whippings are more verbal than it is physical.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But back in the day, I was getting a whipping every goddamn day when I was a kid.
Then that double. Grandma hit you
Every
with
day I got
your
an ass
mama hit
whipping.
you. Yeah.
Boy, hey, and then my mama didn't get me. It was the neighborhood that got me. And don't let me be at school. I was getting what you call capital punishment. So I was getting a capital punishment where they'd come with the paddle
Oh yeah.
and whoop my ass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got more ass whoopings than a little bit. I got an ass whooping every day from like maybe 3 or 4 different people before I went to sleep. And my mama was the one that whooped me the worst because she had whooped me the longest.
Right.
Hey, Ground Vic. Hey, what'd you say?
What
Capital
up?
punishment.
Hell yeah. Bro, hey, I remember the one time I tried to call the police on my mama for getting her ass whooping, right? And they sat there and watched me get the ass
uh,
whooping and was laughing at me. I thought I was saving myself because I thought I heard about child abuse. So I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this abuse right here, the way I'm getting whooped for this long and this shit hurt. And I'll come back to school with webs and shit like that. Boy, I'm talking about the police
uh,
laughed at my ass and was like, yeah, I bet you won't do that shit no more, will you? I was like, no, because y'all was supposed to help me. It didn't. Y'all watched me get the ass whipping and laugh and sit me in the house. And then got to talking to my mama. Boy, I'm talking about when I saw my mama come in with a grin and then after grinning, talking to them, come back in and whoop my ass some more because I called the people, I knew that wasn't the thing for me to do no more. Yeah,
hey, hey, the,
yeah, that
hey,
was
the
the
police
wrong
be
move.
having jokes like a motherfucker out there.
Hell yeah, boy.
Hey, the
Hey, I'm talking
police.
about I got my ass tore off so bad.
Damn.
See, these kids don't know about them ass whooping days where you had to strip ass naked. Yeah, see,
Oh
our parents
no.
used to strip us down ass naked, catch us on some ninja shit, like when we in the shower, when we about to lay down and go to bed, and tear your ass off. You just know all the lights go out, they
Hey,
be pitch black dark. You just pat, 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 pat. Then you trying to dodge
shit,
and
growing
hide and flip around the room to get away from the whooping.
up
Motherfuckers
as a
physical.
kid, goddamn it, them switches, goddamn, they come off the trees, goddamn it.
Man.
Oh man, I was gonna get to that next, but I figured you was gonna bring that up. I was
But it's
just trying to give it a
physical.
chance.
Hey,
But
but you
yeah.
know, man, that shit can't even go on now, huh? Cause
Hell
goddamn it,
no.
doing sometime, goddamn it, the mother, goddamn it, kept somebody from, you know what I'm saying, kept herself from, goddamn it, what they say, rods for the child.
Better
Oh,
rise.
Sometimes she gave
what
that
you say?
switch,
Spare the
goddamn it,
rod, spoil the child. Yeah.
yeah, sometimes she didn't do what she supposed to do at that time, goddamn it.
Hmm.
So goddamn
Yeah.
it don't went on and on to where the goddamn the kids grew up so fast, goddamn ain't even no time for no damn switches. They ain't going on things.
Hell no.
Boy, hey, look, I remember when I used to bring the smallest little twig I could put it pull up off the ground, and boy, they be like, "Oh, that's a nice one. Go ahead, bring me another one." And I ain't realized I was setting myself up for failure. But them whippings now, I can laugh at that shit. But I remember going back outside instead of getting me a little switch a little bit longer and a little bit thicker each side, so them bitches get strapped together and then turned into my belt.
Damn.
Yeah, hey man,
I
my
ain't gonna
Gigi
even lie.
and my great grandma, they was a motherfucker with the switches.
Hey, which one of y'all said this when we first came on that, you know what I'm saying? You know how our neighborhood is, right? G? You know, everybody know everybody, you know. We supposed to be in
uh,
tune, you know what I'm talking
Right.
about? We like one little city over there in the Hornets and shit. What if
mhm.
everybody in the Hornets put a dollar and put it in the bank and shit? You know what I'm saying? If we had that type of unity, you know what I'm saying, to put a dollar in the bank, you know what I'm saying, out of, 5,000 plus some people, and shit like that. Everybody putting this money up in there like every month for a year.
Mhm.
What
Bro,
you
if
saying?
you did that 2 times out the
That,
month for a whole year, do you know we would be the richest fucking multitude in America right now
Yeah.
on some real shit?
Yeah.
But see, people don't look at
and
stuff
every
like that as
time you
far as
come up with the
investing in
money, goddamn
themselves.
it,
Yeah.
Then swear we robbed
straight
the
up,
bank.
and you just
Cause
go ahead
bro,
and put that block
I
together.
I've been talking to people about that. Like, you know how rich we would be if we just took $2 and put that shit inside whatever containment unit we got, but do that shit 2 times out of the month.
Yeah.
Just $2.
Man,
Two
Yeah.
dollars out
motherfucker,
of
you trusting each other enough to do that. Motherfucker, be
man,
arguing
real
and shit.
shit.
Hey,
Cause
make it so bad. Make it so that you got some motherfuckers that been hanging in clips for goddamn it 5 and 10 years.
that
Motherfuckers
won't
that's
do that shit
buddies,
with each
you know what I'm
other.
saying? And it's about 7 to 10. Goddamn it, they don't been together, goddamn it. And you know what I'm saying? Could have just been put something to the side. Goddamn it, they bought a storefront or a
Man, motherfucker
motherfucking
looking at
some type of warehouse or something. You know what I'm
man,
saying?
niggas gonna look at it, they ain't gonna be able to trust each other.
Mhm.
Who got the money?
But yeah, we can't trust each other, you know.
Man, what he doing with the money? So who got the
That's the
money?
problem.
You know, you can be in
Hey,
them
hey,
type of
Corona,
circles with certain people. Say what?
I thought your your PlayStation was broke.
It is. I ain't got my PlayStation no more.
Oh, you don't?
My shit been dead.
Oh,
Hell no. Man, my disc drive to my PS4 it melted on me, and that shit got me sick right now because I can't even play with my kids on the game no more. So yeah, I've been without my PS4 for like almost I want to say a month and a half, maybe 2 months now. I've been sick as hell about that shit, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was my
You
outlet. That
might as
was
well
my
just
escape
go
when
ahead
I would be stressed.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well go ahead and goddamn it, go on and get one of them used ones, goddamn it.
Bro, I tried to, but
Sometimes
these,
you come out
hey,
with a
you know
nice
what?
one.
The thing about it, I tried to go for the offer up and try to get one where I could just buy the console, but man, motherfuckers trying to cheapskate you over these devices and
Yeah,
don't realize that the device ain't worth no more than like $25 at the most, because
yeah,
everything that's on the inside I can rebuild my damn self.
damn.
I just couldn't rebuild
Yeah, we
my
got it.
disk
Yeah,
drive. My disk drive was the hard part.
you, yeah, you got to be careful too, man, because you know yesterday in Chicago, you heard what happened to Shorty, goddamn it, trying to sell some Jordans and shit. You know, they pulled up. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to meet on the block and shit. You know, not at police
Mm,
around public places. Goddamn it, Shorty walked up, didn't say nothing, just got the shoe,
mm,
man. No talk of transaction and no nothing like that, man. Got the drive and the boy that got shot, the boy in the back seat, the one that got killed.
Yeah.
They was going to goddamn it, sell some shoes, goddamn it, off of like probably Craigslist or some shit, off
Oh,
of
bro.
whatever. But yeah, that happened on the
yeah,
south
hey,
side.
see, that shit sad, bro. I've been hearing a lot of shit like that. Like, I don't even trust motherfuckers like riding up on me when it comes to the offer up. So I'm skeptic. I put your ass through a whole trial and error through conversation
Yeah,
before I decide whether I even want to give you the opportunity to ride up on me to see about purchasing. I had a motherfucker do that just not too long ago, right? I was trying to sell my PSP. And fam,
Right,
you know,
boy.
talked all this. I'm talking about he talked all this shit about how he wants to get it, right? And then as soon as he get around me, he wants to try to talk, think he was gonna try to talk me down on a crackhead price for my shit. I'm like, dude, my shit is modified and set up where you can do a lot more than what it's worth. So if you can't give me my asking price, then I'm Gucci on it. Dude was acting
Yeah,
real timid, like he
they
wanted to
good.
get on some
Yeah,
jumpy, shifty shit, and then want to try to
they
come to
good
me
for that.
like, man, well, I can't really pay this, that, and the other. So I could give you like 50, 60. I'm like, no, I'm good. So as he started acting real shifty and jumpy, I realized that fair act like
Thinking you
he
gonna
had like a
goddamn it,
young mentality.
thinking you finna say, come on, come on, come on, I do it.
Right. Either
That's what
that
he
or
thought.
like he was gonna try to reach out and try to snatch the shit and run with it. But see me, I don't never go nowhere empty handed. So while motherfuckers moving funny, I started moving
Hey,
funny, and that's when that shit went dead.
yeah. That's the best way.
hey, check this out though.
Hmm.
I had came up on that video and I wanted y'all to listen to this brother right fast.
All right.
I finna put it up there and shit. Man, your computers and shit ain't running slow over there. Corona.
No, I just know I hear that feedback that you talking about, but I don't know whether it's coming because it's a bad feed over a mic or what. But I know I ain't got but just my phone I'm using.
Hmm.
Bro, I've been consolidating and downsizing everything I got because, like I told you, I've been dealing with so much unnecessary bullshit lately to the point where, man, I'm at wit's end. Oh, okay, I see you
All
with the
right, this
video up
video
here.
right here. All right, here you go.
That brother a cold anchor. Look at him. He got the whole demo set up.
That's it. Damn, motherfucker running so slow.
Yeah, it's not even blowing.
Hey, it's probably. Are you on the Wi-Fi or are you
Let
hooked
me
up
let
to
me
an
see it.
Ethernet, bro?
Let me see. Yeah, my shit straight in the wall, but I got so much shit hooked. But I'm finna try to fucking stop it and see if
Cause
I
I
can
noticed something about out here in
restart it.
Vegas. Like if you on the Wi-Fi, I noticed like everybody's Wi-Fi has been running real slow. Like it's a lot of interference and interruption with it. And I've been hearing about the increase of UFO sightings out here. So I'm wondering if that and what's going on with the bandwidths and everything because they messing with these new facilities that they building out here. You know, we got two new nuclear power plants out here. One of them is in Northtown, and they building another one that's closer to Henderson. So yeah, we've been upgrading
that's
on
what
our
I asked
nuclear
you. I was
power
like,
plant.
man, do it seem like your I was like, do it seem like your stuff running slow? Cause my iPhone be acting crazy too, be
Yeah, my
dropping
phone do
calls.
it. My phone do it on a regular. Like every
I'm
time
like,
around this
damn, man, I
time,
don't know
bro.
what's really happening. You know what I'm saying?
Every
Cause we in
time
this
around this
bowl.
time, my phone gets slow. Yeah, my phone gets slow, and it gives me a distorted signal where I get like a delayed feedback as far as with whatever's going on.
Yeah, some
So that's
days
got
it's
something to do with the
cool. Some
feed.
days, you know what I'm saying?
During the day, like
I be
early in
seeing
the
them big
day,
ass
I get
drones
good
though flying
service.
over the house.
You say they got
That's
drones?
what I'm trying to tell you.
Straight up.
Yeah, we got hella drones out here.
Oh damn.
They
Them
police
drones
everything
be
out here, from the sky to the water to the land, bro. Whatever
Damn.
you can police, they policing it
But them
Damn.
motherfuckers
out here
now
in Vegas.
they just be going past. They be coming from one base to another base, going to the base. They go
Well,
from
they use
Nellis
them over
to
here where I'm at to police it,
probably
bro.
California air base.
Yeah, they
You know,
police
going
it over
past
here
like
about where I'm at with it.
they oh, you got them. You
Yeah,
talking
they
about them
police it
small
over
ones?
here.
I'm talking about them big army ones.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the big army ones. Goddamn it, the size of small. Goddamn it,
Oh, I seen them
aircraft.
too. I know which ones you talking about. Yeah, I know what you talking about. I seen them too. But no, they using that shit over here to police shit. Cause with them in the
Oh, straight
helicopters,
up.
yeah, they police this area on a heavy duty basis. Yeah.
Oh, straight up. Damn,
Yeah.
I ain't know it like that. You
Yeah.
over there by Nellis, right? Nellis base.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm on
okay.
the other end of Nellis. I'm closer towards
Yeah, yeah.
Boulder. But yeah, I was staying over there by Nellis at one point in time, and that shit used to really fuck up my signal over there. I hated that for my video games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So G, what's for you, man? What's next? You know, I see you doing the stock markets. You got your heavy hustle. You was doing something else too, weren't you? Or your wife was doing something.
Oh yeah, we stay into it with a lot of different shit, man. We stay on the grind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Pushing
you
up
be having.
revenues. Yeah. Stay doing
Yeah,
different
you be having
rotations, you
different
know what
stuff.
I'm
You
saying?
know, you just don't work with clothing and stuff like that.
Yeah. But mainly like right now, yeah, it's
So
mainly
it's
the
all
stock
about.
and the clothing right now. I jump in and out with other
So,
stuff, but mainly the clothing and the stocks right now. That's about it.
all right, but you always about entrepreneurship, you
Oh
know.
yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
hey, Crown, he was one of my grow buddies too, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
I was on the
Yeah.
growing side.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
hey, you got it. Hey, it's a process, man. It's like
Yeah. I got it now. It's down
babysitting.
packed
You know
now.
what I'm saying? You gotta tend to get a kid love. You gotta feed the kid, get a kid sunlight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, you probably gotta talk to
Plenty
him
of.
sometime.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
straight up.
Yeah. Plenty of light and feed them.
Somebody that's running the streets and shit like that, they couldn't handle it. They'll neglect the kid, goddamn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I've been told, goddamn it, Corona, cause Corona was goddamn it finna goddamn it put them a couple of plants to the side, goddamn it, and grow them.
Yeah.
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 But
I still want to do
another
that.
day. So I know that's gonna be,
Definitely fun
Yeah, I
as hell.
still want to do that.
but
It's
still,
just
I know
the only reason why I ain't bust that move yet is because I got other stuff going on with, man. I want to make sure I can secure
Yeah.
my plants and surroundings dealing with unnecessary shit. Cause bro,
Mm-hmm.
everything that we done talked about right now, I've been going through that experience since I've been
All right.
back mobile, man. So yeah, I've been
Uh-huh.
just listening like that.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
fun as shit though. I like the process though. To see the process growing and shit. I like to see the
Oh
process.
yeah.
yeah.
I want a hybrid
It's
mid
all
plant. I
about
want to
being
cross
patient too,
genetic
man.
my plant.
Mm-hmm. You definitely do.
Oh yeah. I know
see,
you're gonna
if I
read the
hybrid
book
a plant,
all
I'm
on
gonna
it
make.
if you don't know it already.
Yeah, I'm finna hybrid me a plant. I want to be able to make me a weed plant I can cure myself with. So if I get sick, oh, I got a common sneeze or a cough, let me
Uh-huh.
smoke this plant right here, and that shit gonna stop in like 3.5 minutes.
Right.
As soon as I blow the first little bit of
What you
smoke
go?
out,
What you go?
yeah, I'm finna start doing that.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Cause technically, that's how
yeah,
we
you can
supposed to
raise your
heal
plant,
ourselves.
put
We
that
ain't-
ingredient.
yeah, cause low key, we ain't supposed to be putting all these foreign demonstrations inside our body with these medications and stuff. Everything you need to keep your body healthy and heal it is out of a plant,
No, man,
and it's about how you eat.
Yeah.
just think. Just think if we was here, goddamn it, before all that shit. You know what I'm saying? For headaches. Before candy, we
Hmm
didn't have too many toothaches unless they was eating something out of the ordinary, or you had a mouth disease or something like that. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have
hmm
pills, crushed, you know what I'm saying, man-made stuff to cure a headache to our bodies. No, God put us here,
Hell
man.
no.
Everything was already on earth. We were spiritual people. And long as we was happy, we didn't have to worry about sickness. You know what I'm saying? And if
Right.
we were sickness, you know what I'm saying, we prayed on ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We prayed, relax our bodies, our mind and stuff to get our blood flowing right and things like that.
Meditation.
We didn't enhance our shit, like they
Yeah.
got a
Right.
drug for everything, goddamn it, that go wrong on the body now.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
And they coming up with
Here's
these
the other kicker to
diseases
that.
because what I'm saying, the pharmaceutical is a
We,
big field. Pharmaceutical is a big field.
Yeah.
but see, this is the thing about that. This is the thing about the pharmaceutical business, though, bro. When they give you medicines that's supposed to be like curing or healing some shit or working on something in your body, you got to pay attention to the elements and ingredients that's made into these medications. Because
Yeah.
although it might help with one thing, it's gonna do something else that's gonna destroy another part of your body that's gonna knock your
Yeah.
ass down even faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know.
Definitely.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
right.
yeah, that's why I don't mess
So we
around
go,
with too many pharmaceuticals.
Mm-hmm.
so we go through life, goddamn it, being drug dependency and shit. We need drugs in order for us to function
Right.
right and shit. We dependent on it. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
To
a lot
where
of us got addictive personalities. Yeah, we got addictive personalities. We like the crack babies of the
you
80s and
yeah,
90s.
you do
Real
it for
shit.
us one time. We want you to do it for all.
Yeah, that's why we got that addictive nature.
Shit. I was expecting it on 6, goddamn it. Shit.
It's crazy.
Even if you don't got it, goddamn it, I'm gonna get mad, man. You got it, motherfucker. Oh, you got it. No, man, this for something else. This for the bills. No, man, you got it, bro.
Yes.
Hey, trust me,
Fuck
hey,
that.
Vicks cured everything for me.
But
Vicks
it come
Vapor Rub and some Father John's cough syrup.
Uh-huh.
oh,
That was
cold
my
syrup.
cure all as a kid. Hell yeah, the cough syrup Father
Oh, I was
John's,
just
that was some
gonna say.
cod liver oil and some Vicks.
Oh, they call
That
liver
was a
oil.
cure all in my house. Yeah, that was a cure all.
Oh, okay.
Chicken
Drink you
noodle
some
soup.
cod liver oil and get that Father John's out the refrigerator.
Chicken noodle soup, vapor rub.
I know you ain't telling you ain't
Hell
telling about the
yeah.
greens though, goddamn. The grown people mad at your
Oh
ass.
no, that
You
Vicks
know,
Vapor Rub.
motherfucker being gay up, goddamn it. We can't
Hell,
even
my
get
big
out
day.
tonight, baby, because this nigga don't use all
Hey,
the big game. You know how my hip is. My
mm-hmm.
hip go out all the time.
Hey, but no, Vicks was used for
Straight
that
up.
shit too. But you know, Vicks was a cure all for everything with that eucalyptus. Oh, you can't sleep? Put some Vicks vapor rub over your eyelids, make you close your eyes and keep the motherfuckers closed. Cause you know that shit used to burn your eyes when you were closed. Yeah, hey, that was the way they kept my shit closed. Put that shit right around your eyes and ears so you can't even open your eyes as bad as you want to. And don't try to wipe that shit off with no face cloth or nothing with no soap and water, because that's just gonna make it worse. Like your ass
And
went to the gas chamber and shit.
fellas, If you don't know, you know, you can put the blue pill to the side. They say avocado is the new aphrodisiac for men.
Oh yeah, avocado.
Oh, well, you can do that. Shrimp. You can use that. You can eat shrimp. You can eat chocolate. All
Honey.
those are aphrodisiacs. Asparagus, honey,
Yeah.
okra. These are all aphrodisiacs for that type
Hey,
of shit, bro.
let them brothers know, man. Cause them brothers drinking, goddamn it, lean, goddamn it, popping X and
Yeah.
all that type of shit, get the stamina up. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Look
but you know
good.
what? I'm gonna tell you something. If them pH balances is off on the shit that you sticking, then that'll mess you up too. It'll
Yeah,
bring your
yeah.
levels down on your being able to perform properly.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
you messing with the
Well,
wrong type of person and they pH balance
look,
is off, yeah,
That's gonna kill you.
yeah.
hey, don't set yourself up, fellas. You know what I'm saying? Don't get a chance with the girl you've been trying to meet for a whole year, goddamn it, and get a chance, goddamn it, and goddamn it, get it and be over before it starts. Oh shit, it's over
Yeah,
with.
hey, fuck around. Hey, and
Get
then
your
why they thinking they got that WAP coming to them, they gonna have something that's gonna be wet and burning on their ass too at the same
Bone.
time. They better be careful with that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, boy, it's so many tricks of the trade that so you know what? I thought they taught us about sex education and health plans when I was in school. But as you get older, you find out it's a lot more
yeah, peer
fucking
education. Yeah,
man, it's so much more shit you can learn as far as health and sex ed alone as an adult, where it make you not want to touch motherfuckers because
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit is detrimental to your health.
Yep.
Bro, it's a new disease and a new way to catch a disease every day.
Yep.
You got
and
some
they don't have
diseases that alter
you
itself
right,
within
man.
every couple of hours.
They
Yeah.
don't promote that prevention no more like they used to. You know, you used to can go in every place, goddamn
Nah.
it, and they got Trojans up in
And they
there.
would
You
give
know
you
what I'm
free
saying?
rubbers.
Take that, take
Right.
six
They'll
of them,
give
take
you a
10
whole
of them,
bag of rubbers and a
man.
pamphlet. And they give
You know
you a
what I'm
pamphlet
saying?
telling you about all the different STDs and shit you can get from
Yeah,
interacting with people. You don't get that no more.
Hell
yeah.
no.
They don't talk about peer education no more, man.
Hell no.
You know, back in the
When the
days,
last
goddamn
time
it,
you been
when
to
we
a
used to
doctor's office and been able to ask about condoms and be able to get a
straight up,
whole bag of them? You
yeah,
ain't
they
gonna
used
see
to
that
do
shit
that.
no more.
They don't do that no more.
You can
Shit,
go to
man,
any
you got to
doctor's
go to the
office
store.
and get that shit.
What they like? Three for like $10 now.
Yeah.
Shit, more than that though. Shit.
And then, hey, yeah, I was just about to say it'd be more than that. Then you could be sitting up there buying something that's like three of them for $10, and that shit been sitting up there almost 6 years already by itself
Man, they
because ain't
don't show the
nobody tried to buy it.
commercial.
So, yeah,
They don't
hey,
do none of
you got
that.
to think about
They
it.
don't
How
show
many
the
places you
commercials or
know
nothing.
re-upping on their products like that, especially shit like that? You talking about contraceptives?
Right.
Everybody ain't using
Right.
contraceptives right now because they
Hell
feel like
no.
everybody got a miracle drug or a wonder drug that's gonna protect them in their body.
Hell
You
no.
don't know these people's hygiene habits or what. If they cleanly,
Right.
if they clean themselves properly, none of that shit.
Hey, you remember
Mm-hmm.
that? Hey, you remember you was small and just go in the bathroom and play with that thing hanging up on the child? That motherfucker long ass thing with the long holes and shit like that. You put that motherfucker over
Yeah,
water.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Old
Bro,
Get
school.
yeah,
smart.
I turned bathing into a game as a kid. I'm talking about I
You
was
know,
playing
with the
soccer.
box,
I was
with
playing soccer in
that
the
was the
tub with the
boxing
soap and
thing right
all that.
there.
Yeah.
Fill that
Yup.
motherfucker up with water as a boxing bag,
Oh yeah.
spray gun and shit
Bro,
like that. But
hey,
you know, they
you know how you got the table hockey, right? You know the table hockey game that you play at,
Yeah,
at the little arcades and shit.
paper.
Bro, when I was a
Oh,
kid, I turned my soap bar into like the little chip that you use for the table hockey, and I kicked that motherfucker around the tub in the shower. Talking about, oh shit, if you miss it, you done lost the point, But you had to keep the motherfucker constantly
hey,
moving in rotation. The moment you missed the kick, you lost the point. Yeah, I play games like that in the shower by myself. I turned that shit into a game. Hell, I
hey,
used to
hey.
dive in my tub and go swimming.
Well, we always had some shit to do though. Then
Yeah,
These
yeah.
kids today,
Yeah, hey, that's because
they
we
in
knew
the
how to
house.
use our imagination.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
We had an
we used to have to go
imagination
out
because we
all
were
the
taught to
time.
read books.
Straight up. We were
Yeah, hey,
like, man,
kids
can we
don't
go
know
out?
shit
No,
about
we
being
gotta do the
forced to go
chores
outside to
first.
play.
hell no.
Hell yeah, you gotta get done doing what you doing, goddamn it. But now these kids outside, goddamn it, they get mad. You tell them to go outside. Hey
Motherfucker play the
man,
Hey,
game.
you
yeah, we
don't want
used
to
to
go out.
get forced to go outside to play.
Man, straight up, man.
It
We
was
used to have to,
it wasn't no
man.
such thing as I'm finna sit in the house, watch TV, and just play video games. Oh
Yeah,
no, they was gonna force my ass outside. Nigga, go outside and go skill your knee on something. Go play. Do
While we
yeah.
was
something.
in the house, goddamn it. No, we know when we was in the house, goddamn it, motherfucker had chores.
Yeah.
Oh, this the video. I see the
Hey,
video which you was talking about where they
look,
was beating up fair
hey, look.
in Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, man, that shit ain't, man, that ain't right, man. For the brothers, the gang
They ain't
bangers,
even gotta
brothers like
yank his
that.
arm like that. They deliberately trying to break his fucking arm. I'm looking at it now in the mirror.
Yeah, that shit bogus.
And telling him to get down. One got one arm and another one got
He
another
already
arm.
on the
Talking about get down.
ground.
One twisting one arm and one pulling one arm.
He was already
How
on
the
the
hell is
ground,
he
and
gonna
they
get down?
tasing him while he on the ground.
Man, they don't
They
tase
tasing the
him.
shit out of him while he on the ground, and then he gets up trying to move from the taser, and they tasing him more. He
Shit
break
crazy.
loose from there, and they start going in on him, shooting at his ass.
Hey, that's the first tape. Wait
Also,
till
it's
they show
another
this.
additional tape to this.
Yeah, because he got away on that one, man. He thought they was finna kill him. He got away.
Yeah,
And
they
went
just
to
showed him.
crib.
They just showed him getting
They,
away. Damn. Yeah, they show it in that. They
and
chasing
now
his ass. They
they
bogus as
caught
fuck.
up with him by his house, by his mama house.
Mm-hmm. Shit bogus.
And what, man.
That shit
When
bogus
you
as
see
hell.
what they do to
Whoa! Are they seriously doing that to that man?
Yeah.
They
man, look at what
macing
they
him while beating the fuck out of him on the ground. They bogus as fuck for that.
man, watch how they stand him up and everything, man, for the officer to hit him.
Start getting down on
I'm looking
They
at him. He
kick
hitting him with the baton now. They stood him up and popped his ass to the head like 3 times with the baton. They foul as fuck.
dude jawed him like, man, that's hit him in his face like 3
The man
times.
can't even
What is
stand up. They picking him up, beating his ass up like he a rag doll or a
it.
fucking what they call it, a weeble wobble.
Shit bogus.
Yeah,
They
that's
picked him
bogus,
up,
man.
beating him up like a weeble wobble while he falling over and can't stand up. That's foul as fuck. Them niggas
Come
finna
on,
get their
people.
ass done dirty
That's
as
what
soon
we
as they
see,
go to
dog.
jail.
That person that they just did was a reflection of image of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me your life ain't worth nothing? Like a rag doll?
You got
You
that
know what I'm
much
saying?
self-hatred that you would beat your own kind to the point of
Yeah, a person
like
that look just like you,
non-recognition.
man.
That's sad.
Shit bogus.
That's
Man,
crazy,
they beat
man.
that man up like he was a weeble wobble. I'm watching it and they steady showing a recap to it where they stood him up and dude hit him with the baton like 3, 4 times. While they jawing him with their hands, taking turns punching
Yeah,
him up
hey,
like they violating
they
him
don't
on the
cut it.
wall.
Yeah, they cut a lot of pies out too. Cause man, they just let it ride the whole tape, man. They show everything, man.
I know the first tape
Dude,
showed him getting kicked and everything else, but
yeah,
yeah, they
kicked in
sprayed
the
him with the
face.
mace and
Yeah,
just
man,
started doing
dude,
them down.
kicked him in the face like 3 times from Mississippi. And then he swung about 3 times from Mississippi, man, connecting.
Yeah.
That's what
Bro, that
happened.
shit
You
got me
know,
so angry right now after looking at that.
That
I
shit
ain't gonna lie,
bogus.
man, they
I'm
so
like
deep.
extremely
Hey,
pissed right now.
Yeah, that
them
shit
people
bogus
deep
as
in
hell.
this. Yeah, they in Memphis deep, man. They in the streets in Memphis, boy. Right now
I
as
low
we
key
speak.
want to go down there with their ass and get on that shit because I'm like this. Whatever happened to the cops that'd be like, okay, hey, remember, I remember growing up in the era where if the cops tried to fight you, it was a one-on-one fight, and that was for you to get your way out of paperwork or going to jail
Man,
for some shit they caught you
hey,
doing. And if they whoop
man,
you, they ain't
police
whoop you
be,
that bad. They just whoop you enough to bust your lip and tell you we putting you in some handcuffs to take you to
Right.
jail.
hey, they
You might
clocked
not even
in,
get
got
that extra charge.
they clocked in. As soon as them niggas clocked out, goddamn it, there was they pink slip right there. They hurry up, got them in and
Mm-hmm.
fired them jack. And they went and got them real quick and put them under arrest real fast, the fastest I ever seen them arrest a police officer.
That's because it was black. That was because it was black officers. Had it been a white officer, that shit would have went through a lot of trial hearings and shit before they said, yeah, we gonna put handcuffs on this. Mr. Billy Bob didn't do this,
Suspended
man.
with
It was
pay,
an
huh?
accident. Right.
Suspended with
It
pay.
would have been.
Goddamn it.
It was right. He would have got paid leave of absence and everything. They would have been like, well, Mr. Thornton did not try to do this intentionally. The guy was resisting where he kept moving around while in handcuffs screaming, and they wanted to make sure they subdued him to make sure that he wouldn't harm himself or anybody else. Yeah, that's how they would have gave you a whole backstory on that shit. But as soon as the niggas do it, oh yeah, get them quick. We gonna make them the motherfucking they gonna be the example for all cops that's black. Cause white folks ain't gonna
Hey,
get
yeah,
in trouble
I
for that, but
told
we
you.
gonna make sure the
Hey,
black cops.
oh man, oh they gonna make some examples out of them guys for real. Oh yeah, y'all don't took
Bro,
it.
that ain't gonna be the only. That ain't gonna be where it stop at. They gonna make an example with them all the way until they get to the joint. They even gonna have little hidden cameras around to see what happened to them brothers when they go to the joint because they did it to their own kind. So they want to see the response of what their own kind gonna think about them when they get behind the walls with them, knowing what they did to the brother. And that's gonna
Hey
be
man,
where it's
hey
gonna get
look,
real messed up.
they say dude weighed about 145 pounds, right? Each and every one of them officers look like gorillas.
Yeah, he was big.
Man,
Them
all of them
motherfuckers
look like
built
they was
like
football players.
muscle
Dude
down
wasn't
like
even
a
no
motherfucker.
140 some pounds. He was like a buck 20, to be honest with you. I looked at the
Yeah.
video. I'm
Hey,
watching the
look,
shit.
hey, he wore
He
their
like a
ass out.
buck 20,
He was
buck
breathing
25.
hard. A couple of them almost died,
Yeah,
got them out of breath and shit. One limping, got them in, man. Y'all big motherfuckers, man.
because
This
they ate
one
too many donuts.
y'all
That's
couldn't
because they eat too
restrain him
many
though. Y'all
donuts.
was
Yeah.
trying to connect on that man. That's
Bro,
crazy.
hey, I'm trying to turn that. I'm turning it back on now on a different news. Like thing. Have y'all ever used like the haystack news?
You gonna see
No.
something different.
Like it's an
You gonna
app.
see something different.
Yeah, hey, I go through all of the important
Hey, but you
news
know what
off of
I'm saying?
this. Yeah, that's why I watch it.
I know, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm talking about. It's been a very interesting show. You know what I'm saying. I got a lot out of you brothers. Y'all know
Yes,
us.
sir.
We've been on here for like 2.5 hours. So you know, I know you brothers lay back, kick back, doing your thing, man. You know what I'm saying. We
Yes,
can't
sir.
continue this tomorrow on the breakfast club,
For
but
sure. For
I
sure.
want you brothers to, you know what I'm saying, get y'all rest and y'all peacefulness and stuff like that. You know, and have a good
For
night.
sure.
You know what I'm talking about. And
For
just to
sure.
keep it
Oh yes, sir.
positive.
Well, this is my peace of mind right now. This is my
For sure.
peace of mind, cause
Oh yeah,
yeah, so
hey,
I
hey,
don't
hey,
trip about
hey, Corona, don't go off, man. Cause man, once you get into it, man, you're gonna be like, man, ain't this about a bit? You know what I'm saying? The
it. That's
police,
why, hey,
they,
I
Yeah,
enjoy
Mike,
the
that's
fact that we share the information.
yes, sir.
yeah,
That's why.
told the
That's why I'm
brothers in
staying in here now.
Chicago,
I
man,
ain't
don't
ready to
go break the
run.
windows and shit. Don't feel
Yeah,
it's
hit me up.
justified for you to go
Yeah,
break store front windows and shit like that, and you don't even got them participate in, you know what I'm saying, doing
Yeah.
for your people and shit.
bro,
You
I've
know,
been
some
an
people take
activist
this
since I was a
information
kid.
and go loot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, hey
What's going
Mike, just
on,
I've
just hit
been
Paul?
me up,
What's
about.
Mike.
up, man?
Hey Mike.
Paul was like, "What's up with us and stuff?" I told him we about to get up off of here. You know what I'm
Right,
saying, Paul?
right.
You
Oh
caught us a
man,
little
you
too late.
look,
We've
you
been on for like
should.
two and a
Just
half hours.
right. Just hit me, Mike. Whenever you ready
Hey,
to hop back on, hit me. Let me know.
hey,
Yeah.
I wasn't
All the
ready to
time,
run
man.
yet. I know bro ready to cut it off right now, so that's why I ain't tripping. Cause shit, I would have stayed up here. This
Right,
my
right.
peace of mind to be able to, learn from my people that's actually got
Understand.
some conscious ways of thinking.
Yeah.
So anytime
All the
now,
time.
I always got energy, wide awake.
For sure. For sure. But
All
definitely
the
lock me
time.
in, Mike. Just hit me. Let me know when you're gonna be back on.
All the time, man. Man, I wanna, you know what I'm saying? I wanna
Yeah,
give you
I
a
ain't
special shout
realized they
out.
snatched that brother out of the car.
Man, keep
Yeah.
doing
I
what you
didn't know
keep
they
doing. You're
snatched
gonna
him
keep
out of the
getting what you
car.
keep getting.
For
Yeah,
sure.
they
For
did.
sure. But yeah, man, I'm finna
And
lock it
man,
down. Hit me. Let me know when you're back on.
okay. I got you, Hustle.
Okay.
Thanks for
All
tuning
right. For
in,
sure,
my
y'all.
brother.
For sure, y'all
Yes,
stay up.
sir.
All right, brother.
All
All
Yes,
right.
sir. Hey, I didn't know they snatched him out the car, bro. They just did him dirty as hell. They slammed his head under the tire of one of their
yeah.
cars and shit. I'm looking at all of it.
Yeah, they say
because
it
they
was a
showing it
traffic
from a
stop,
whole
but
different angle.
hey, the man didn't even do nothing wrong either, bro. He was like, "What's going on?" He say, "Okay." Oh, you hear it?
Yeah, I'm listening to it now. I ain't want to turn it up too loud because I ain't want to
Yeah,
cause no interference on the
all the
podcast. But
time.
bro, yeah, I'm listening to it to get the dialogue. And they foul as hell because they really just abused this man on their body cam. Now y'all know y'all get recorded on body cam. Why the fuck would you do this shit knowing that it's gonna mess you up? You know,
That's
them
what I
as
don't
black men
understand.
going into, cause them going into a joint as
Hey,
black men doing this to another
Paul.
black male, that's gonna mess
Hey,
them up.
Pistol, it's on every news station right now. That's all they showing all day, man. That's the only thing they showing all day. It just came out
So
today,
you
this evening.
bro, you
The chief
know
of
they gonna
police.
get a floor move done on them. They showing
Yeah,
the before and after parts of it.
yeah.
Man,
It's
when these
crowds
brothers
out in
go
the
to the
streets right
joint, they
now.
go floor
You know what I'm
move.
saying? Yeah, it's people marching right now out there in
Oh, they
Memphis.
bust his head open. All of them, oh, they fucking
Man, they
boy.
whooping
I
him
wish
like
I
worse
could
than
be
Diddy,
it.
man. That's gang banging, ain't it?
Man, this is worse than game banging. This is when you see the ops and shit, and you catch their ass slipping after they done gave you a hard time for the first 2 weeks and shit being somewhere. Bro, hey, they really did this brother wrong in all types of ways. He can't even stand up no more. He was dead when they was holding him up.
Yeah, holding up, letting dude just go, man, from Mississippi on his ass. Boom.
No, man, I'm talking about he was dead
Oh,
while they was holding him up. While they was holding him up, he was dead dead. They bogus for that.
yeah, they bogus, man.
Man,
They
hey,
bogus.
you know what? Not to advocate going to jail because I don't want to go back to nobody's jail no time soon. But I wish I could be the motherfucker on the intake when they coming in and catch their ass in the bullpen because I make sure they get their ass stomped out for that shit. Real shit. And be like, hey, when they get on deck, y'all already know what time it is for them.
Hey,
Ain't no
they
protective
all,
custody.
man, you already know once they get on deck, man, cause them brothers don't lock a lot of them brothers up in there and everything. So they, man, knowing them niggas, they gonna go to PC.
Right.
But you know, them guys in the
They,
joint way
they ain't
bigger
gonna
than
get
them
no
guys
PC.
right there. Man, you got
Right. They ain't gonna.
real. Would you tell them
That's
bone
what I'm
crushers
saying
up in the
today.
joint? So
Man, we had this joke about one cat that was locked up with me, and I'm just gonna put it out there, dude. We called him Princess, and there was another dude that we called Bubbles. These was the two biggest motherfuckers in the area where I was locked up at, and I'm talking about they look like they came out of
sumo
somebody's
wrestling.
comic book. No, bro, I'm talking about they look like they came out somebody's comic book because they had muscles on muscles on muscles. You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
And one of the motherfuckers, he was in the sissies and shit in there when he was taking him some boy booty in that motherfucker, right? He had this one dude that was small enough where he had a big ass pillowcase that he kind of like made out of his sheet, where he would lift this motherfucker up and use him as a weight to carry and exercise with when he wasn't punking him in the damn cell, bro. That's some real shit.
So
Hey,
what
but you
what
know
news
So
y'all
yeah,
watching?
huh?
that ain't the only thing though. But you know, you heard about the paramedic, the two paramedic people, how they killed the black boy the other day. You know what I'm saying? Slammed him on the
I read
stretcher
something
and
about the paramedics too. Yeah,
yeah, man, calling man, telling them to get up, calling them all type of names and shit. You know, this brother, you know what I'm saying? They made a house call. The lady wouldn't even want to
so
pick him up. They
now
don't really, man. They just
they
charged him with
making it socially acceptable
murder.
for,
They charged both of them with murder, both of the paramedics.
bro. You know what's weird about that? They making it socially acceptable for who are supposed to be what they call it necessary workers to be able to just kill random people of color at will when they don't feel like doing their job. Because you just said
Man,
paramedics kill somebody, you got the police killing motherfuckers left and right. What's next? It's gonna be a meter maid that's gonna lose their cool and spray somebody with mace and beat them with the clipboard and shit until they dead. I mean, it's getting out of hand. You letting
No.
anybody just get
What
away with
happened today?
taking senseless
What
lives.
happened? Well, what happened the other day? Black on black on TV, and they got badges. killing a person of the same race himself. It don't made it up to where you was talking about what it was gradually growing, and you was like, what's next? Man, it just happened.
Yeah, that's why I'm
You saw
like,
the
what's
video,
next?
Paul?
Next you go.
Huh?
You saw the video?
I've been at work all day, bro.
Man, all you had to do
Bro,
is
if
turn
you
on your
turn
TV
on the
on
news
every
right
channel.
now,
What news?
turn
National
on the
news,
news right
CNN,
now,
something?
Every
it don't
news.
matter what news you watch. Every
No,
news
because I'm
channel
watching
is
some news
showing this
now. It
shit.
ain't on here.
Hey, you got
Well,
Haystack
hey,
News as an
well,
app on
then
your
keep it on
TV?
that channel so you can catch it fresh.
This
Goddamn it.
national. This national news.
All right.
Well, it should be
Yeah,
top
hey, it's
news
gonna come
on
back on.
every
They're gonna do a
station.
recap.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna recap it. Cause bro,
So
I'm talking about they just did
the
this
police
brother
put out
dirty.
the what you call it? Take.
Yeah.
They ain't had no choice. It
Yeah.
was on the body cam.
Yeah,
And
they
Yeah.
bro,
put
I'm
that
talking
out.
about they violated. Yeah, they violated him. They violated him like he had flipped over to the outside, and they beat that man up bad as hell. He wasn't no more than like $120, and they beating on him like
Yeah, the
he
AG put that
a
shit out,
lineman for a
man.
football team.
Police chief.
Damn, man.
Man, Joe, they
Hey,
did the man wrong,
I
bro.
think we
When
got
you
to
see
start.
it,
I think we got to start policing the police in our neighborhood, man. Fuck that shit, man.
Hey, but no, that's the thing. I was saying that a while back, and
Cause
you
you know how
know
them
that's a
crime
dangerous.
chasers. You know how them crime
Yeah,
chasers. They be on
yeah.
every scene when it come up.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Because they listen to the scanners and shit. We can do that, but that's a dangerous play to do. I used to do that when it
That's
came
that's
to my
that's
hood a
like
little bit. I listened
I
to it.
talk
No,
about
I
it a
ain't talking
lot
about. I'm
too,
just
cause
saying.
I call it
That's.
ambulance chasing.
I'm just saying. That's how we. That's
Yeah,
how
you
the
low key
police
are
they
chasing
had,
one.
bro. We got to
But no,
show a
I'm gonna
force
tell
of
you why it's
arms
dangerous.
together, man. We
Right, you
we got
gonna
to
have to
stop
have
pulling guns.
somebody that can do
We
that.
just got to stop pulling guns on their ass, man. Fuck that shit, man. You ain't finna kill that man right here in front of me. Fuck that shit, man. Get the fuck up.
Hey, Paul,
Hey,
Yeah.
that's exactly what we
you gotta
need. And
talk
the
about
Black
that.
Panthers
Hey,
was more like that
hey,
back in the '60s.
you got to talk about that on your own platform, brother. Now you're a grown man. Now you know this is my platform. You can't be, you know what I'm saying no threats of violence against the police and stuff. Cause we on a couple platforms and stuff, and I don't want you to damage my platform.
I didn't say shoot.
You say you need to pick
No,
up some
it's
guns.
just
Hey, people
no.
listen
Hey,
to
no,
that,
they.
man.
You know the Black Panthers.
You
The
know,
Black Panthers used to do a political aspect where they would do a standoff just to make sure that it wasn't excessive force being used on locations where they could
Well,
do that,
I'm telling
and
you,
they
man,
would have
that's
somebody
legal,
that was
man.
on watching
As a
for it.
citizen, you is
yeah,
allowed
Yeah, it's legal.
the police because they work for you.
you're right, but
Right.
they got a
They
brotherhood going
servitude
on.
citizens.
You
Yeah.
just got to move in the order of law.
You know, but
But yeah, the
you're right,
thing
man.
is
Check
when you
this out
target
though.
things on that
It be some
level,
cops that get a bad name, man. They come up with a brotherhood and they tell the truth at times. They hide shit. They put shit on people. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
time,
And
man.
you know what I'm saying? If you notice if a person getting away in a car, them guys. It's enough of them guys where they can call on the phone. Goddamn it, and another guy meet you at the stop. Or a motherfucker in the air, you know
yeah.
what I'm saying, watching everywhere you go. It's a brotherhood to that. It's bigger, it's something bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna give us no right to carry no gun and to police our
We
own
already
neighborhood
had it right.
against the police. Cause two, we probably be fighting against some of our relatives or something, and they about the brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? The whole system gotta change, man. Plain and
You
simple.
know,
The
No,
it's a
whole
screw
system
in
gotta
behind that. Let me go here with you on that, bro, and I'm gonna say this.
go ahead.
All right, if you're familiar with the
I need to get me a
protocol of J.
cigarette. Go
Edgar
ahead.
Hoover with the COINTELPRO, if you're familiar with the COINTELPRO program as far as with J. Edgar Hoover, he's the reason why we can't police no more, because it's like what they call it. It's like obstructing the justice aspect of them being able to do their job with us being able to police them or stand around. So they look at us as being accomplice or anything that's helping to resist the notoriety of what the honor and statute is to that job qualification. So that makes you a target. And what they do is they come after you for trying to police them when they doing shit that's excessive against the rights of legislation. Because I had a book that taught me all of the municipal codes of conduct of what they're able to do to detain you and apprehend you to arrest you. And I also had a book that told me what to do as far as when the police mess with you, just to target you. But you cannot stand within, I want to say, 20 feet of an arresting officer when they doing any type of detain or investigation or anything because they're considered as you being an accessory to whatever's going on to make you part of the affidavit as a target. So you don't want to do that too much. It comes after the Black Panthers made it where we was policing the police with, a standoff aspect of being able to protect ourselves. All that shit with being able to do things on that level is done and over with. Those type of ideas are no longer in existence. We try that shit, it will literally pop your.
See, no, I'm not. No. See, but I ain't gonna even get deep into it because this man say he don't want this on his platform. But that is not true, bro. That is not true, bro. That's not true.
Why you saying that? Hey, I ain't saying where you can't do it because if you can do that in any
You
state,
can't
then
do
be on it.
it. They just don't let you do it. They just scare motherfucker and the motherfucker go to running.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. They beat you over the head if you try to do it and tell you can't do it. But
Because
I know where you coming from.
you ain't standing as a militia.
Right.
See, a militia has certain laws and things and guidelines. They just like the police. They just break the people.
Bro, hey, pardon the body. Let me go here with you. This is where it turns it. And I ain't gonna go too far on the elaboration to it because what bro requested on that. But I'm gonna say, even with the term militia, it turns you into an enemy combatant. So it's like saying that you a military target when you say that type of stuff, and that's why they
Whenever you
expose.
stand up for anything that you believe in, you're gonna be a target, man. You can never be
Oh
scared to be
yeah,
a target. That's part of the
but
fight.
no, Joe, what I'm saying, it
No,
goes
but
beyond the point of
that'll be
law
your answer,
enforcement
though.
after that point.
That'll be your
It
answer,
will
though,
go
back you being a man before you anything. You got to resort to violence. You know what I'm saying? After all, you the smartest look that I know. You couldn't use your head and get up out of it without consulting to violence.
Sometimes violence is necessary.
Like making it up to the
now
level, you know what
that
I'm saying, on that platform, on that,
I agree there.
making it on that
I agree there.
level and
You
changing
tell me
shit, you know what I'm saying, with the
when
power of
violence.
your voice.
Yeah, sometimes
You
that
know they
don't work.
got power too, man.
That don't work sometimes though, bro. Just like violence don't.
You think
Just like
somebody gonna listen
violence
to
don't work
you
all the time.
if you know what I'm saying?
There is a cause for
If you don't
violence
have
in
no
certain
answers, you
situations,
know, other than violence, you think a
but
lot of people gonna follow you? If
Hey
you know,
man,
you think a
violence
lot
is
of people gonna
always
put their
supposed to
life
be
on
the
the line
last
for your
resort.
thought process?
yeah.
Yeah, right.
See,
So that you being
it's gotta be
that
a call to arms for
They
that
do it
as a
right now
group.
for a game, chief. They do it right now for a game, chief. They do
we ain't
it right
talking
All
now
about
right,
we
hey,
talking about you what
for a game, chief.
hold on. Hey,
what
hold
you
on.
would
How
do. No,
to
we
for
ain't
this
talking
one
about
real
nobody
quick.
what
Let me
you
do
doing.
this, bro. Let me go here with this real
We ain't
quick.
talking about nobody.
I get where both of y'all points at, but let me say this. When it comes to violence, there is a cause to violence where you would have to act on that, but that's in defending everybody as a whole, as a congregational group. Meaning, if all black people here in America was found back in one little group where they put us all in one part of the nation, right, and said they're gonna put us back into slavery, and fuck what we talking about, fuck the conversation, then yeah, I could see the
How
call
did
for
we get?
arms and wanting to fight.
How did
You
we
get what I'm
get out
saying?
of cold?
But
How did we get out of so-called out of slavery? With
we
violence.
didn't get shit out of it. We got
With
What
pacified.
we
We
trying to
did.
say
Hey,
is
the Civil
hold on.
War.
this
No,
gotta be
we
hey,
had
this
violence.
gotta
Hold
be
on.
all
We
about
had violence
forcing
at
out the
multiple
choice.
different standpoints.
It was the
The
Civil War.
Haitians, the Jamaicans, and the right. That was during the Civil War aspect. That's what I was
See,
about to
that's
break down
violence.
because Yeah, but that was the cause for it because they wanted to use us as a enterprise for money at that point.
So what
So
they
that's
doing
why
right
that
now today?
cause for
What they
violence
doing?
came in.
What changed today? Ain't they still doing that?
Yeah, but we ain't the cause. We ain't the cause to money now. We the biggest consumers, so they know they gonna make money off of us. But we the biggest to create controversy for
It
certain
still
stuff. So
it still got to do with
when
money though.
they put us on
One
TV
thing
like that,
still got to
yeah.
do with money.
But it's also about agendas too. You got to have a propaganda that you're
No,
trying to push with that.
right? Because they want to guide your money.
There you go. That's why I said it's a propaganda for every agenda that's put out there with that.
And sometimes, man, for real, man. Even in the Bible, it was violence, man.
Oh yeah, the Lord He raised armies to smite people that went against His people
It'd be a
with
time
the
for
Israelites.
violence, man. So you mean to
Yeah, hey,
tell
you
me
right.
if you see a 6-year-old girl
Being misused and molested or something like that, I'm gonna sit
no,
there. No, I'm
no,
not gonna
no,
stand
no,
there
no,
idle.
no, no, getting just what that boy got in Memphis.
I see a 6-year-old kid get what that man just got on this news channel. Oh, I'm killing me a cop for real on that because that's out of order
So
for a
I'm just saying,
6-year-old kid.
is
So
that
yeah,
a
I'll
time for
go to war
violence?
for that.
Is that a time for violence?
Yeah, that's a cause for violence on that because you said a 6-year-old kid. You know, I it's certain things that justifies the means to actions, as I was taught, as far as through like English class and theology and psychology classes. But
And pay attention to
for
your
you to
common
have
sense.
right, but see, all sense ain't common. So
Yeah,
with
but
that
so
type of theology, you got to have a dialogue that mediates it to have a purpose to say, okay, this is a reason to say we gonna wage
they
war. And see,
bro, they give it to us. They
this
give
was
it to us. They give us a direction. They
hold
telling
on,
us
let me
they
get.
don't really they telling us they don't like us, bro. They don't really want
But
us here.
bro, But see, this is the thing though. When people did that, when they came to that ideology to say, yeah, we gonna wage war, they did it as a collective, which means they did it under a sober influence as well as they did it alleviated under the influence. And if it sound good on both
But it
sides of
always
character,
be one
they
person
said
that
it a
light the
time of
fire.
war.
It always be one person that light the fire.
Well, not, sometimes it be more
Yeah,
than one person, but that one person be the biggest. Be the biggest catalyst for it. That one person be the one that's ready to fight off top anyway.
yeah.
That's just part of their nature.
But listen, I'm just
That's why
saying.
you have that.
I ain't say like when I say police them, bro. I don't
I get
mean
what you mean.
go down and draw down on them and just go to shooting like you goddamn like you them. Cause
Billy the Kid,
we ain't
right?
made like them. We made out of love, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, they down
They
there
made
right now in Memphis, marching. They doing it right now. You know what I'm saying, in the streets.
Right. It's just about creating a supportive aspect of being able to stand out to be the overseer as to when they're doing their job to make sure they don't become excessive with it. So that's
yeah,
what the Black Panther standpoint was with it when they was in the community. When they
right.
stood armed,
And
they stood armed, but
they
at
didn't have
parade
all the
rest.
black support. They didn't have all the black
Right.
support, but they still did their thing.
And they still police the police. And look,
Yeah,
and that's what made the police wage war against them.
yeah.
Because J. Edgar Hoover told them, look, we can't
Mhm.
have them policing the police like that because then that'll create more black people out here on the same level where we would have a race war going on where we would have to implement the military. The military is where they're going to turn us into enemy combatants, where we will become targets of terrorism and every other propaganda they can put out there because we're willing to fight on behalf of our cause. How you think they moved the Palestinians out of Palestine? And now it's called the Gaza Strip, where now they sharing it with the Israelites and everybody else that want to move there. Them people
But
was fighting and waging and
but
policing the damn police over there. They
I don't
stood
be
in front
saying
of
no.
tanks throwing
Listen,
rocks and dirt rocks.
listen. I don't see them gunning down Muslims. I don't see them gunning down Moorish Americans. I don't see them gunning them type of people down. They talk to them
No, because
respectful.
they know we gonna fight.
See,
We gonna fight once you get out your body.
yeah, they don't do
Yeah,
that to them.
yeah, they ain't gonna pull that. They gonna do it to the ones that's watered down,
Shit, they don't
cotton
do that.
swabbed out. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Because
Cause,
I'd have had that type of
cause
confliction
they
with the
move
police
in
where
one
if I
accord. They
articulate
move in
myself, they
one
respectful.
accord. They move in one accord. Why they ain't kill Farrakhan
Yeah.
yet? Man,
Man,
we got
I
to.
wish I could just walk up to people and enlighten them and just wake them up just by a touch or a envisionment of me being in their presence. Because it'd be easy to just wake people up to those understandings, but you can't do that with
And I
everybody.
don't know, right? And I
Man,
don't understand how they don't know we don't love. We love them, man. We love our people like that. But I don't understand, man. That shit crazy, bro.
you know what? I think
That
I
should
could
be
kind of
hurting
answer
us
on
when we
that a
see
little
them
bit.
getting beat up on by the police, and man, that should be hurting, bro.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think we've been indoctrinated with so much self hatred that we become socially acceptable to seeing our people get misused and oppressed, where we look at it as a common norm instead of internalizing it to have compassion and love in our hearts to want to defend these people,
Hey, I get an
whether it's
attitude
on a
when I
right or
see the
wrong
black.
That's when
basis.
it go
Look,
back.
I get an attitude when I see
Hey,
the
that's
black
when it
man
go back
win.
to the individual, man.
And you
That's when it go
look,
back to the
Yeah.
individual.
hey, I be going back.
Cause
Yeah.
you
I
got
be
a hundred.
getting
Hey, you got 100 guns to give, motherfucker. Why you big teething?
who big chief?
You got 100 guns to give 100 people
Shit,
to
a
go to war
motherfucker got
with.
100 guns. A motherfucker got 100 guns.
See, that's what I'm
Every time I
saying,
walk
man.
up, every
How can
motherfucker,
we? How can we want?
every party I walk
How
up
can we
around
want to
got
go
a
to
gun.
war when we don't have
Everybody got
none?
a
When we,
gun.
when we in the establishment
Hey,
though. When we in the establishment,
my biggest arsenal is my pen and my pad and being able to come with a complete idea on how I want to attack a problem without really
right?
attacking.
That's all I'm
So
saying. Pink pistol.
your
You know what I'm
biggest,
saying? Cause
your
man,
biggest
we
sword
did
and
go there. We
shield
ain't
would
got enough
be
guns
able
to
to
even fight
open lines of
nobody.
communication.
We ain't
Yes,
got
we
nothing.
do.
We ain't got land. We
Yes,
don't
we do.
own nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yes, we
saying?
do.
A
This
lot of
Yes,
is
we
our
do.
our land. This is
brothers
more. This is
gotta
just as much
a
our
lot
land as it is theirs.
Yes, we do own some shit, man.
talking cheap though,
This
man.
our land just like it is the white people's. This the thing
Okay,
though.
well then
They
what we
got
doing? Is
more
we cultivating it?
authoritarianship
But
over it.
is we cultivating it? Is we cultivating this land?
No, not for ourselves. We
Are
doing
we?
it on behalf of the influence of the powers that be. Because if we was doing
Man,
it
we
for
only live
ourselves, then
for
we
a
wouldn't
minute
have that
now,
type of oppression.
Life is an
Right,
experiment now. We ain't out here forever, right? We just here to make things
right.
better for the next generation, right? We
Yeah.
expendable. After us, it's gonna be somebody else. We
So
only
It's
can
gonna be a
change
whole
what
nother
we can
creation.
while we here. So while we're in
Exactly.
the predicament that we in right now, that don't now one of us got shit.
you got
So
you got to stop.
our
We
word,
got to stop being so. We got to stop being so motherfucking scary, man. We got to stop
I ain't
being so
scared of
we gotta
motherfucking.
get
shit.
educated too, though. We gotta
Listen,
get
man.
Yeah, we need.
educated.
I cannot see
We
myself.
is scared. He telling the truth. We scared. He telling the truth. We scared.
Listen, man.
Yeah.
I can't see myself, man. I ain't bullshit, man. If I see some shit like
I
that,
can't see myself standing.
just standing there and ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, yeah. I can't do that either.
You know
But
what I'm
see, this is
saying?
my thing. I can't see myself standing
That
with
means you
people and saying
condoning
I'm
it.
willing to fight for a cause, and I'm the
I
only
could
one that
throw
pick
a
up the
brick,
weapon.
or I could throw a brick, a ball, or something, try to get
Right.
him up off the man.
But
See it.
and see, I'm with him on that. But see, this is the thing. If I'm the only
You know
one
what I'm
throwing,
saying?
if I'm the only
Yeah.
one throwing
Yeah. You can do
the
that.
sword and shield, bro,
You can do that.
now drop. This is where the problem
See it.
comes in for me. If I'm the only one willing to fight for my cause and on behalf of my people, and my own people can see this shit and internalize it and understand that this shit wrong and they willing to fight for themselves, who do I have to fight for when they comfortable with that situation and that type of environment of living?
It's called inspiration, bro. You might
That's
spite it.
that should be the
You
inspiration.
might inspire the motherfucker standing next to you to pick up a rock and throw one too.
What you say? Once I take the first
Yeah.
rock and cast it, everybody else will cast with me, huh?
Hey,
Now that's possible.
they
I ain't
do it.
saying everybody might.
They
You might just
they
be
do
by
it
yourself.
though.
Hey,
I don't know.
I
you
see
right.
him.
But I think
Hey,
I'm
you
gonna
right
throw
about that,
something.
but
I'm gonna do something, man. That bullshit ain't nothing, man. Fuck that.
well, I ain't gonna say I'm Leonidas where I can lead the 300 against the Persians, but I will say this much. I ain't afraid of motherfucking, get my hands dirty to do nothing if I got to as far as in defense of my people. But
It's true.
I
It's
want to
true
make sure
police.
whatever I do, I'm able to defend myself as far as on the righteous level. Where if I got to be brought up on trials or have to defend my life and my honor, I can do it justifiably, which gives it merit as to why it was the cause for that purpose of action that I acted on to make that movement or to act in response to something I felt was unjust.
Mike, you playing the thing?
I'm trying to see if it's gonna play now.
But
So
yeah, that's how I view that.
yeah, I feel you, man. I'm just saying, man. God damn.
Oh no, bro, I get you on it. Hey, yeah, we do have some scary motherfuckers in life. I'm like this. I'm not with all the jigaboo shit. I'm not gonna defend some shit that promotes us being in a comfortable environment of being
Yeah.
chicken Georges. I'm not gonna promote nothing that's ignorant against us. That's gonna demonize us or fuck us over. But if I
Yeah.
got to defend the honor of my people and I see them getting misused, you damn right I'm gonna stand up and say something, whether my life on the line or not on that. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a black man that understands the oppression that my people go through here on this planet. And there is nowhere that we can be
Right.
socially
And
acceptable
then I'm not
or
gonna.
socially
I don't
accepted.
see myself just sitting there witnessing that shit. I'm gonna do something to keep the fuck
Right,
going
yeah.
on about my business.
You know what's sad though?
I'm not
As
finna
much
sit
as
there and
we
just
need,
witness that bullshit and be jumping around, hooping and
yeah, I
hollering and
can't
shit.
do that. But this the thing, bro. You know what? We could go to Africa and see our own people doing it to Africans over there and be wanting us to defend their honor. But we'll be the motherfuckers that get ostracized because we got an American ass accent, which makes us American blacks. We ain't African American. We not indigenous African American. None of that. They gonna look at us as a nigga or a
Well,
kafir.
we need to talk to the motherfucking Irish and get this shit together.
And see, that's the thing. We don't have no open line of communication on the proper level with that, where we can start making those, connections with our people here to the people over there to build that bond of relation. And that's our family, just like we got family here. We got a closer connection with Jamaicans and Haitians and people from South America like Brazil, Ecuador, El Salvador. We got better
But
connections
again,
with them than we do with our own kind.
but again,
Those
Christians,
are people.
Muslims, Moorish Americans, they do.
Let me hear this.
Yeah.
Let's see if this gonna play right, man.
They do.
Oh, I know what you about to play. I'm looking at it right now. Hey, he
Yeah.
touched on that subject too, what you just brought up, bro.
So did.
Yeah, he definitely touched on that. So that's gonna be a good segment if it comes up.
What's that? YouTube you looking at?
White man, the China man,
Huh,
all of them
Mike?
try to destroy nature. When the Chinese man go fishing, he take a drag net and he drop it in the sea and he drag everything to kill everything. Whales, every fish that you can imagine. He take it and he trying to get everything out of this. The white man, he go try to cut down every tree in the forest. Black people don't do those things. Documentaries stating that they're the only ones with Neanderthal blood.
Damn,
We don't
man.
have that. Look here. The only people on this planet that are fully human is black people. And that's a fact. There's a European guy. He's studied these things. He said when he did the test on the Chinese, he did it on the whites, he did it on the blacks. The only people that he find to be full human on this planet is the black people. White people got human DNA, Neanderthal DNA, and canine DNA. That's why they always with a dog, my friends. Man's best friend. You see? And that's why I tell people I believe in God. Because these same people, if you look at the word dog, turn it around, what do you get? It's dog. We created, how are you going to create it? We created God. No, the creator, what name are you going to put on it?
Man, it ain't playing right.
Him,
Yeah, it's distorted in certain parts, bro.
Spirit encompasses everything because everything is alive and moves. Part of the whole is a part of you.
Everything is alive.
That's why you.
Yeah, man, it's fucking up, you know. What's called ain't right, but he said a lot. He said a lot though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? I need to
he
share
brought
it.
down a very
You know what I'm
good
saying?
point.
That's YouTube.
No, I'm finna share it. It's on my page. I'm gonna share it again to the
You are spirit, and they cannot connect with spirituality. They don't have no spirit. You are spirit having a human experience. It's a creator put you here for a purpose. And your purpose in the flesh is to master the flesh. Once you master the flesh, you don't need to be
right.
no more. They can't vibrate at the same level that you do. How are they going to do that? That's why I said you are for human. They are not. They don't have the connection to the creator that you have. That's why when you look into the history and you go down, when they went to kill them, they couldn't understand the spirit.
Hey, Mike, I should have invited you down this weekend, man.
So that's why
they man.
This thing called Christianity to take away
My
your
wife went out of town. Could have had a ball.
Because that's all they can control it.
Hey, bro, I meant to ask you, you in the city? He in the city or is he in? Are you in AZ?
I'm in Georgia.
Oh, because I forgot which one of the older brothers that we was demoing with. I know you be on here a lot with me and bro, but it was somebody else that we was talking to that was in Phoenix. I think they was in Arizona. I want to ask bro who it was so we could get some info from them.
Who you talking about, Mike?
Oh yeah, he talking about Chuck Kane.
Yeah, I want to get some info from him.
What happened to the brother doing the music?
Say that again, music.
Yeah, the one who was playing that music for us that day.
I wanted you talking about my cousin. No, you ain't talking about my cousin. I don't think. I think he's talking about somebody else.
He's from the project though.
Yeah, he was. I forgot who that was. Was letting me hear their stuff. Thought you were talking about my cousin at first, but yeah, man.
So, Mike, what you got? A whole studio?
Huh?
You got a whole studio?
Yeah, he got a cool little setup too.
Yeah, I got a whole studio, man.
Yeah, like
I just remodeled it back again and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just me.
Bro got his shit set up cold as hell.
And you a little handy motherfucker too. You fix shit though.
All the time. What you over there doing? Cooking, man? Put me something on, man. Shit. What the fuck you got there?
You know, I be working at the Longhorn. I bought one of them big ass burgers, and I'm just grilling some onions at the crib.
Oh shit, sound like a
I'm
UFC
about to get
night.
ready to eat my shrimp.
Oh shit, this nigga
I'm
got
about to get ready to eat my shrimp.
Yeah, I forgot he
You
got
already
shrimp,
remember, you know.
barbecue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, shit, man.
Yeah,
me and one of my wife's little brothers, we was on that grill the other day. Yeah. Get that shit up today too.
Man, them black brothers got a lot of talent, man. You know what I'm saying? I see more brothers cooking than females nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got
Man, hey, let me let you a little secret real quick. That's because we the only ones that know how to cook. A lot of these sisters don't know how to do shit but open up legs and shit and twerk their ass and keep up in a bunch of drama and gossip and shit. A lot of women don't know how to cook. And the ones that do know how to cook, they grew up under their mamas and grandmas and shit like that.
Man, they glorifying the wrong thing, ain't they? They better get in that kitchen, man.
Yeah.
Get in that kitchen, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no, that's the shit though. They get distracted.
You know what I'm saying, man?
They ain't trying to catch no hood.
They easily distracted. Right, they easily distracted. The only thing they're looking for is the cheap thrill.
It take Pistol, goddamn it, to fix it up like a commercial too. Got the shit looking like a commercial and shit with everything.
Yeah.
He got everything on that, boy.
Yeah, I got it.
Average way, baby. Average way.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man.
See, hey, this is positive feedback. I appreciate these type of conversations, man. I don't get to have them much, so
I know, right? I saw y'all. I say,
wait, man, look at this, man. Don't tell me you put an egg on top of that motherfucker, man.
No, that was the
man.
Oh, I was just finna say, you know, Fred Eames, goddamn, you had them eggs on the steak burger. Oh, that's cheese. Yeah. All the time, yeah. Hey, you're a professional, man. Your shit's so nice and neat, like a chef.
Oh man. See, hey, you need to have a cook-off show one day on this motherfucker where you got people cooking different things in different locations.
Hey, make it known. All you have to do is put the couch in the kitchen, goddammit. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, hey, look at the man.
Man, I'll make some lasagna from scratch.
Man, please tell me you ain't
I made my own lasagnas.
Being an all-righter, goddammit. Cause you all-righter with me.
Man, that's the Longhorn fry.
Man, Joe, them motherfuckers potato that, man. Y'all finna have me to get off, man. For real, Joe. This man got shrimp over there. He don't have it on the grill. He got shrimp from the grill.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was doing that earlier.
Yeah, they had the chicken and
shrimp. Yeah, I was doing that earlier.
Big ass thing.
Boy, hey, bro threw down on that chicken. I was surprised about that when I tasted that chicken off that propane grill. That shit was the bar. He making me want to get me a propane grill. That propane grill is shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm talking about it cooks so damn fast. Boy, it cooks so fast. I'm talking about them frozen shrimp. The frozen shrimp turned into cooked shrimp in like what? I want to say 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And let it marinate inside the sauce and juice. That shit was good.
Man, you had them motherfuckers marinating in the butter and all that type of shit, man. That shit looked good, boy. Y'all, man. Hey, I soul food, all that type of shit. There's a lot of shit I can cook.
Yeah.
Hey, I could throw down. I can cook anything you can think of. I can cook it.
Yeah, I can cook anything I want to eat.
That's cool.
Yeah, anything I think about eating, I can cook it.
I can cook it.
And I ain't just talking about no goddamn it, burger and fries, taco and shit like that. We talking about that.
I'm talking about stir fries, pastas, with all types of foreign, international meals, all that shit.
Add-ons, goddamn.
And I love seafood.
Turkey,
so yeah, I do that all day.
Black eyed peas, pinto beans, lima beans.
Bro, I just made some smoked turkey with some frijoles negros and some rice, and that was like a couple of days ago.
And I had black eyed peas day before yesterday, boy.
Yeah, I just got through
with some Jiffy mixed cornbread, goddamn it, and turkey meat.
Oh yeah.
It's on the rest of the cornbread right here. One more piece left.
Look, damn.
Hey, you know what? I'm finna put something out there. I want to see
Hey,
if
he ain't
somebody gonna
going
make it
away,
before me.
goddammit. What you say?
I wanna make me a stovetop pizza crust where the stovetop dressing. I want to turn that into a pizza crust and make my own pizza line off of that. But yeah, hey,
Oh
yeah,
man.
we gonna have the garlic and traditional herbs and shit. But if somebody beat me to it, just know that's my trademark. You gotta break
Yeah, my
me in on
boss
that.
made one. And one,
Damn, Joe. That shit sounds so good.
he made it out of pita bread.
Yeah,
Out
yeah.
of
See, I
pita
want to
bread?
make mine off of. Yeah, I want to use the stovetop
That's what made
mix
that shit out.
and do it out of that.
Oh yeah, here go right here. Y'all ain't lying. This shit all over the news.
Yep, man. You
Yeah.
know, man, P, man, they gonna do them ugly, man. That's an ugly violation.
Man, hey, when you see that, bro, you gonna get real mad. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I'm pissed every time I see that shit on the news. And I ain't turned from the news yet because they gang banged on that brother. They violated him like he stole from the box.
Straight up, Joe.
You
They
did.
gave him a pumpkin head, man.
I saw him on the hospital.
They did him like he stole from the stove box and took everybody's commissary.
Yep.
They was trying to pack him out for real.
My wife was looking at it. She was like, "Why ain't nobody coming outside? Why ain't nobody coming out their house?"
Yeah. Scared.
Hey, you know what, bro? I hate to say it, but I'm starting to agree with you. Yeah, we scared of the police. Our people scared of the police like a motherfucker. I ain't scared of the police like that.
They terrorizing them, man.
You see how big they is, P? The mother gorillas, ain't they?
Yeah.
They gorillas over that man.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. I'd rather be on some gangster shit and be ready to fight when they deal with shit like that than be ready to fight my own kind.
Man.
So that's why I say I agree with bro when he say, yeah, we do have to police the police, but in the same token, the same 16, you got to be smart about who doing it.
Yeah.
Because everybody ain't meant to police the police. Everybody ain't, capable of holding that type of position.
Yeah, and every location, it have to be a leader, man. You got to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you step in, man, and be expecting somebody else to ride with you, man. They just looking, man. You be just another lost cause, man. That try.
Yeah, it be too many chiefs, not enough
Indians. Up under the rug. Yeah.
Too many chiefs, not enough Indians.
Bro, hey. I think that's why I took the fall back from trying to be the leader with certain things that deal with pro-black, how can I say,
Huh?
You know, it's two parts to it, right? He get away on the first one, but when they catch up with him, they just called him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
when you might you gonna want to watch that part, bro.
It's some bullshit, man.
Yeah. But that's why I have to kind of digress from wanting to be a leader when it deals with my people, because everybody don't know how to be led, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
You can tell people stuff. You can tell people stuff. You can try to help people. You can guide them in every way that you see fit to try to do the most to help somebody show up.
Yeah, they all was black.
What the fuck? They beating them like they gang.
Yeah.
That's why I say, hey, wait until they get to the joint. Wait until they get behind the walls. The same treatment they gave that brother.
That ass, man, what the fuck? Like y'all was looking for him.
Those same black cops that did that, they need to get sold to the Aryan Nation in jail.
Yeah, like something to him, man.
Yeah.
No, it was the fact that he made them run.
Yeah.
No,
he made them run.
They showed the police, they kept the officer camera on, and
and he got snatched out the car, and he took off running after they tased him.
Man, they finna die, man. All the police, man, out of shape like motherfuckers, breathing hard.
Look dead standing there right now, man.
What you say?
Hey, you know what?
The man look dead standing there. Why they?
I just told bro that they killed him while they was beating him with that baton. They killed him when they beat him with the baton, and they was standing him up.
No CPR. And they got a
They killed
kidnapping
him
on
every
the
time they stood him up.
police got a kidnapping.
Bro.
They kidnapped him.
Yeah, because they moved him from one place to another. So yeah, that's a trafficking charge on that. So yeah, they gonna get a kidnapping charge. But this the thing, they intentionally murdered that brother. They stood him up knowing he was dead to keep hitting him to use
Yeah,
him as a
man.
weeble wobble and a punching bag.
Yeah. They
So
stood him
because
up,
they stood
man.
him up like that and was beating him while he was dead, they finna get first, second, and probably third degree charges as far as for murder. And it was an aggravated murder. It was with intent. It wasn't some shit where they was doing it because the man was fighting back. They did that with the intent of trying to deliberately get that man brain damage and concussions and knock him into total,
Yeah, man.
forgetfulness.
Dude kicked him all
So
in the
at this
head
point,
and everything, man.
yeah, they kicked him while he was on the ground, slammed his head up under the police car and all that. I was watching that. They slammed him face first up under the police car tire when they first
Damn.
caught him and was kicking him all in his face. Bro,
Damn.
they did that man so bad to the point. Hey, when they get their ass locked up, I like to see them same black ass cops get sold to the Aryan nation. Since you don't think shit of your own people, send them motherfuckers to the white folks in jail and see what they do to them. I know what's gonna happen to them, but they
Straight
don't
up,
know.
man. You
Yeah.
ain't never lied, man.
They gonna get their ass ran through. They gonna be holding on one of them white boys' pockets and shit and getting sold for fucking cigarettes and goddamn
They
noodles
had
and
a
shit.
hit on the man or something.
Yeah,
Man, what you got?
they was vindictive about the brother because he was smaller than them.
That
He
shit
wasn't
look
no fat boy like
that
them.
shit look personal.
Them niggas,
It do, don't it?
you could. It was personal the way they stood him up. They stood him up knowing he was damn near out of it when they killed him. They killed him standing
And
him up like that.
and
The
look,
way
the
they hit him
big
with that
dude,
baton, that man
look,
got brain damage.
they had the big dude camera on, right? He behind the other police car. He can't even hardly breathe. Tell me, damn, cause they, when they sprayed the spray, it got in the officer's face too, to where they can't breathe and they
Yeah.
changed this shit. And now they going into convulsions. They mad in the mother. So after he come up out of it a little bit, he go back over there with dude and then wipe out that what's the thing called that the baton?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
an
he whipped that baton out on him and
and
thought he
start
was
hitting.
Batman and wanted to start beating on him.
You heard
Yeah.
you heard one of them say, same spot. Tell them to hit him in the same
They was
spot.
trying to kill him. That was intentional. That's why I say they gonna get first, second, third with intentional charges as far as for murder. If that man don't come off life support and he don't come back to, his normal self, they're getting all types of murder charges where they gonna get the death penalty as niggas and cops.
And I said,
You gotta think about it. How many white cops you seen that have killed somebody using excessive force got the death penalty? None. But watch what they do to their ass. They're gonna be the first ones they get that example to.
I think
And
this whole investigation, man. I think they were fucking with. I think they knew him or something, man.
there's a lot of things going on in Memphis,
no,
man. Rest in peace,
hey,
Takeoff.
you know what it is? I think they was trying to exert their authority. They wanted to feel like they was in power and in control over a black man because they can't do that with their coworkers.
And you
So
know
when
what
they
else I
thought they
want to
had
say?
somebody that was a perp, they used that as a catalyst to beat that man the way they did.
Hey, Corona. And what I was saying
What up?
when I was talking about the females and stuff, and I was thinking that they could be an answer to a lot of things that's going on in the culture. That's the second man that he was finna die. That called his mama. I want my mama. George Floyd.
Man, I wish I could still call my mama.
They know
see,
they
that's the
finna
thing,
die.
boy. Hey.
And if it was one person they chose to call, it was mama. It was that woman. It was that queen.
You know why? Because it's always the mother. The mother is the only person that's gonna love that black man properly and love him unconditionally, whether he right or wrong. Any other black woman that come around a black man, they lose that motherly nature about them when they deal with their black man. They want to be the black man and try to make him weaker than they are, so they can feel empowered. And that's the fucked up thing about the way we treat ourselves is the way we treat each other. We'd rather emasculate the woman's agenda and demasculate ourselves just to keep the peace in the house. Because other than that, if we don't do that shit, the woman feel like she's more emasculated over us when she'll try to punk us if she feels it's convenient, or if they get the opportunity to get that attention out of it, or if they know they want to try to get rid of you so they can make room for other shit. You know, the way we've been taught is not that shit don't exist no more. We live in a fake society. So a motherfucker smile, swim, love in your face and be trying to build foundations and build the futures and dreams for other motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, I ain't gonna mess with no woman like that.
But see, that's the thing. Because we got women, hey, it deal with men too. Men do it too. But we all wear costumes at this point. We wear masks.
Mm-mm.
So you ain't gonna really know a motherfucker unless you under a roof with their ass and you really stay with them and live with them where y'all able to see each other
Yeah.
24/7. That's where you
Uh-huh.
really learn a motherfucker. You ain't
That's
gonna
what
learn
me,
a motherfucker just having a casual visit.
that's what me and Mike
Casual
have.
visit ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah. You see him after that goddamn mask come off, huh?
Hey, that's what we got,
Yeah,
Mike. Yeah.
That's what you say.
yeah.
See,
But see, a lot of
I
people
ain't
take that
motherfuckers
shit for granted because you can get a motherfucker that can be genuine with you and you overlook them for the shit that ain't no good.
man, I ain't messing with no female on no road, man.
Yeah.
I ain't got
Bro,
time to be,
after all the
I ain't got time to be
after all the Halloween costumes I done dealt with, I'm good on that shit.
You
proud.
know what I'm saying? I say a female can really, she got the best of both worlds, She can get another female to listen to her, and she especially can get a male to listen to her. And if she on some real shit, you know what I'm saying, they could be about a program. But nowadays, females not on that, you know what I'm saying? They on, you know what I'm saying, this high society material type stuff and shit like that. But
Yeah,
these
they think
guys
they
just called
Matels.
out. These guys just gave them the answer, man. We got 3 strikes and we out, females. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 guys, you know what I'm saying, grown men that just let you know we need our mamas, Joe. We need them women to step
Yeah,
up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We
real
need them
shit.
to raise our kids and everything. Y'all create men and women. You know, they got to be the answer.
But neglect the men. So we can't have them neglecting the men and forgetting that, yeah, you got to serve
Exactly.
as a support system to the man. Don't just
Exactly.
make it about your own agenda,
Yeah.
but make it about us as a whole.
You know, we
Yeah,
can't go to no other man and shit and expect him to listen to her. He a king and I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have his own point of view or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna want to listen that time
right.
and shit. A female can talk to a woman and a man, and they gonna listen.
But the woman, when they interact with the man, they supposed to be what helps us digress from our hardened nature of stress and pain that we deal with. Because when
Right.
we go through that shit, we bottle up our emotions to the point it hardens us. So
Right.
when it hardens us, it makes us where we become emotionless.
Yeah.
That's where the woman comes to play as far as with their interaction with us.
Yeah.
By intimacy, by being able to cuddle, console, comfort each
Yeah.
other, you
Calm us
digress in
down. Yeah.
those hardened energies. Yeah.
Yeah. Cause
That
we'll jump
energy
off the
is
porch. We'll commit
recharged.
suicide. Yep, you right. They
Yeah.
teach us to think, to
So
sit
where
back and think about, take a breath or something like that. No, we
right.
take care of business and ask questions later. We'll kill a motherfucker and turn around, goddamn
Right.
it,
We'll
go kill
kill a
the wrong
motherfucker
one.
before we think about trying to digress and think twice about shit.
Hey, hold on,
So
Mike. You don't kill
that's
the
where we
wrong
need
one.
our
We
woman.
weren't talking about him. We were talking about the other one. Oh shit, damn.
That's why we need our women. But until our women see that within themselves, that that's their purpose as far as when it deals with us as a man, we always gonna be separated and segregated and lost because our women are helping to perpetuate that cycle at this point because they feel like they're so empowered that we no longer serve a purpose for them, but we do. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't doing shit but just laying there with us to make babies, and then when you can't afford the lifestyle that you're trying to live, you try to rely on us. But then when you fuck that type of relationship up with us, and you can't keep a man or hold on to one, because you programmed yourself to have a mindset of being on just using people. That's where you're gonna get canceled out of existence because you cancel yourself out. Nobody can do shit alone on this planet. We have to have a counterpart that is a balance to our interaction in life. So that's why we seek women as our companion, as our balance. And we will give ourselves up openly and free heartedly to a woman. And we do it a lot of times and we don't see the true nature in them until is when we in the same household under the same
Yeah.
roof. That's
And
why
that's
so
what
many
I got
relationships
to say.
don't last now.
Yeah. In a relationship, when a woman come in there or do something, they, do some or some apprehended or something like that. They look for the bad part and things before they do it. Us men, we look for the good shit that we get out of it. That's why a woman get away with a lot of
Right,
stuff and shit because they come in on the motherfucking problem first, knowing the bad about the problem. Where if I do this, I'm gonna get this in return. This gonna happen to me.
right.
The men get to thinking that shit. We get to think
Say
about how
that
much
for
money
hey,
we
say
gonna
that two,
make,
three more times
how
for the
many
people in the back,
motherfucking
bro.
friends we gonna have around us and shit, you dig? And woo up the bam, we just jump off the porch without asking any questions.
Yeah, see, women tend to do the fault finding in the relationship. A man will try to hold on to the relationship if he feels it's worthwhile.
Yeah,
If he don't feel it's a real relationship, he's not gonna treat it like one, which means he's gonna make himself open and available to everything else.
yeah.
See, women have adapted that culture as far as within their own character now, where they try to do that shit with men. But this is the thing. When they can't do that shit no more, they looks ain't no more attractive, or their body ain't as healthy as it used to be, or their body starts changing and shit. Then they got to think about how they done fucked up by doing all this bouncing and jumping shit and wonder if that shit was really worth it in life. And when you can't find
Exactly.
nobody that wants your ass because you've been run down and ran through, you can't blame nobody but yourself because
Exactly.
you set yourself up for that.
Sure
Because
did.
at the end of the day, with a man, if he really wants something, he's gonna try to hold on to it until it's to the point it's killing him damn near. That's why we go
Mhm.
through so much heartache and stress when we get
Yeah,
pissed, we get
yeah.
violent, enraged when we deal with a woman that's just hard headed or antagonistic when it comes to stuff that we try to present to her. And no man comes to a woman aggressive openly in the start of a relationship. That's some shit that's brought out of and it deals with the interaction. It has to have a feedback. For every
Uh-huh.
cause, there's an effect. So you have a responsive effect that comes to everything. If both people are able to meet at the minds where they can come to a complete conscious way of communicating with each other, there is
Uh-huh.
no blow ups, no flare ups, no transgressions or disagreements. Because y'all mediated where y'all learn how to meet the minds and digress each other's energies when it gets overly excited or overly aggressive. It's the
Okay.
people that don't know how to deal with those things that can't atone with it. And if you ask a question to say something, they get real defensive or
Uh-huh.
agitated. That's because
Uh-huh.
they ain't grown their maturity within themselves on that shit to know how to communicate a thought without feeling like, okay, they got to hide something or protect something because they ain't right with
Uh-huh.
themselves and their action.
Okay.
Mhm.
When a
But
motherfucker
man,
ain't right, they get defensive.
this dude right here, man, got me finna get off for a while. I'm glad today Friday because I can always pop back on because I know people gonna be up all night. But
Oh
anyway,
yeah.
man, this man be eating cookies and shit, man. I'm starving like a motherfucker. Now he don't eat a motherfucking, man. That motherfucker looked like, goddamn it, it was about, goddamn it, 3 or 4 quarter pounders mixed together. Goddamn it, that motherfucking burger looked so big. He had to push
Bro,
that
hey, don't
motherfucker
even get me
down.
started on food.
That he had to push that motherfucker down with his hand and shit. Goddamn it, to smash it, And then have a
Hey,
life to bring that
I
tomorrow.
want to make me a pasta dish like that and do some shit. Cause man, I
Hey,
ain't really
man,
had no
put it up here,
appetite
man.
though.
Let me see that motherfucker so I can copy, man. I want some new shit, some formal shit that's just come out that people thinking of. I'm still thinking of that's that dressing, goddamn it, with the crust, goddamn it, that you was talking about. I'm trying to imagine it.
Oh,
See,
you talking
that's
about for
why
the
we gotta
stove
get them
top, bro?
kids.
Hey, yeah,
Get them kids
yeah,
imagination, visions to do something different, to create and shit and be the best that they can be. They made the cheeseburger, but you can enhance that motherfucker, shorty. You can put bacon throughout that
hell
motherfucker
yeah,
with cheese or anything. We got to give them their own imagination to build on shit, But yeah, man,
yeah,
I do thank y'all, and I'm finna get off this motherfucker and get me something to eat. But I can't be getting back on though. I could be up all night tonight because it's the weekend and people ain't got to work. Corona. So, you know, I know
Oh yeah, I'm up.
Pistol just getting off and shit. He just getting off. He just ate, goddamn it. He finna get himself together, put on his favorite channel and shit. He up for a minute.
Yeah, I'm watching this whole
Yeah,
thing.
I'm up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
We
because
gonna
that's
talk
what I'm
about that
doing. I'm
video
watching
too,
the
man.
news right now.
I'm gonna see
I'm
what they
still
gonna
sitting up
do.
here watching this shit.
I'm
All
watching
right, well, then,
YouTube.
that's something we can collaborate on. You know what I'm saying? If I get back on, if we get back with each other, or tomorrow for the Breakfast Club or whatever.
All right,
I want to thank y'all though for coming on, man. Right on, Pistol.
much love.
To you. Yep. To you as well, Corona, man. Thanks for coming on today, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm glad you came, yo. Much obliged to you. I'm gonna look at a
Oh,
little of this
bro, I
stuff,
was
man.
gonna make time.
I might be up all night, man, tonight, man. So, you know, man.
I plan to. I told you I can't afford to feel comfortable like that where I could just rest. And you know why, but
so, all right.
yeah.
So we ain't no
I'm up
motherfucker finna get
already.
no
I
sleep.
ain't got no
Hey,
choice.
look, ain't no motherfucker finna get no sleep then.
Yeah, I'm pretty much up, bro. So I'm sitting in here watching the news right now.
All right,
They showing LA's most expensive pieces, so I want to see how much this shit worth and how much it costs.
Oh, okay then. Nice looking, and thanks again.
Yeah.
You know. Yep. Yeah, everybody. We're about to, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and end the show for the while and stuff. You know, I gotta eat, man. You gotta nourish your body, man. You can't overexert yourself or wear yourself out, because you know what I'm saying, the body will fall on its own, man, if you ain't taking care of it right. But we had a nice show, and I want to thank our people, you know what I'm saying, that came on. Our special guest, you know what I'm saying, Greg Page, you know what I'm saying, entrepreneur pace setter, you know what I'm saying. Thanks, G, for everything you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? It was truly uplifting and stuff. We had a good talk, you know what I'm saying? And I hope that somebody got a little something up out of it. You know, I want to thank Corona. You know, he always come aboard, you know what I'm saying, to tell us something good, man. I want to thank that brother, man, from the bottom of my heart. Thanks and welcome back, man. You know, I know it's been hard. You know, it's been hard on everybody, man. But we back. You feel me? And I also want to thank Pistol, man, for coming on, man. Shedding the light on the situation with that big-ass burger, man. He the reason that I'm getting off right now, man. I'm finna go raid the kitchen. I'm mad because my favorite store, Dollar Tree, closed and shit. I can't go get no Zuzu and Wham, so I gotta go create something, you know. But thanks to everybody who joined in and everything and listened in on the show and stuff. May the few righteous be many righteous. You know, to be aware is to be alive. Get them kids out the streets. Caress them elders, you know what I'm saying? And may the few righteous be many righteous people, you know what I'm saying? And real talk. Food for thought.
Since the beat still going, rock lit, I'm blowing. Dollar checks, I'm coming all the time, I'm scoring. Laid back compatible, switching up my audibles. Not in front of clown niggas like it's full lateral. Some stuck with me, but the other ones left. Those was the low life, the other was just. Long live my hood, yes, I came from that place. From the old special stone, we call it double A. You might see me on the tube, you might see me on the street, but I made it in the lab, making beat. I beat the blocks, I beat the rocks, I beat the cash, I beat that ass, I beat the finish, got you lacking in the past. I did the dad, I did it by myself. I did the product, and I didn't need no help. I did the ups, I beat the downs, I beat the roads, heading to a new town. The shit got hard, I beat the odds, I beat the family. Now we all apart. Now I'm in the lab, looking for the star. I'm on the grind, can't waste no time. I'm CEO, yes, I'm down for mine. I beat the drums, I beat the streets, forever yours. I beat the beats.